Welcome to the game.
Welcome to the Bally's Presents Live at the Bike, the longest running high-stakes poker series. This action is coming to you live from the beautiful Park West Bicycle Casino located in Los Angeles, California. Today's show, we've got an amazing lineup for you guys. We've got Garrett Adelstein, the man known as G-Man in the mix. We've got Solve for Wise, Matt BERKEY. I'll introduce you to these players after this hand.
They're pissed off, we're pissed off, you guys pissed off, everyone's pissed off. No, I got you. Yeah, but technically this is not theirs. No, it's not. So I can
BERKEY with the straight draw.
Let's use the rooms.
Garrett with a pair. Actually, he has a flush. The Jack high flush. Check raise incoming. Small blind versus big blind. And Garrett makes it 10,000 to go. And Matt with the Queen of Clubs in his hand while these players battle through outer space. Matt's going to make the call. Matt with 88,000 back. Matt did buy in for 100,000. Here we are on hand number one. Garrett with the third nut flush. 23,600 in the pot. Does Garrett go for an overbet or a pot-sized bet here? Garrett is reaching. He thinks that Matt BERKEY is going to be overly sticky in this spot versus him and bets $25,000 slightly over the size of the pot. Matt is thinking he has removal to the straight and removal to the flush. And how often does he turn this hand into a bluff? So we've got quite the cast of characters today. Seat number one, Garrett Adelstein, one of the most feared and respected live cash game players. Seat number two, we have Matt BERKEY, the owner of Solve for Why. Matt has an aggressive style, loves to put chips in the pot. Seat number 3 or 4 is Eric HICKS, the mad genius, the owner of Luna Cycles. Seat number 6 is Josh Remedio. He got 4th in the 2021 World Series main event. I got a pretty good run in that one, 180th place around. So Josh living the dream, cash for over $1 million, now battling on high stakes Thursday. Seat number 7 is Jackie, hails from Macau, plays the biggest games in Macau. Another legendary player who plays nosebleed action. And seat number 9 is Big B, Boris. I played with Boris through all the stakes in Los Angeles except for these nosebleed stakes. So let's see how Boris does in this lineup. We are playing No Limit Texas Hold'em today. The structure is 100, 200 with a $200 big blind ante with no cap.
First 10 minutes here.
Yeah, not too much.
Has any of you guys watched Matt's podcast? Have you guys with a bunch of people?
No.
It's called Only Friends.
Only Friends.
I really enjoy it. It's been really good.
What do you guys cover? What is it about? Just everything?
Yeah, it's a lot of nonsense, to be honest.
Those are the best, right? They're not unfiltered, like, yeah.
No, some of them are like great and relevant. Like you guys have
Yeah,
been
yeah.
discussing the cheating stuff going on, high roller tournaments.
Yeah, that's been kind of.
Wait, cheating in high roller tournaments? Like a bunch of people swapping equity or like?
No. It was more so like Ali and a couple other guys have been known to be RTAers for a long time.
Okay.
And he just got caught like looking at Paul Fua's
Hello, Garrett.
on live stream.
Oh, no shit.
So it kind of gave everybody the open to start speaking about what he's been doing online.
Oh, I gotcha.
Check.
Jack 5 deuce. Jack E6s. No good. Garrett with top pair. Bet in a call. Top 2 for Garrett Adelstein. We know Garrett likes to bet big. And Garrett's going to bet 4,000.
Much pressure, bro.
It's funny, I agree with you guys that the 5K chips should look like either this one or even the 500 chips.
Yeah, no, we had some confusion last week playing with these.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you saying they look like?
They look like the 100s a lot, but they just don't look
Oh,
like anything
yeah.
special.
They don't look special. The yellow, the pink looks
Just
special.
like
It's
flax
supposed
or
to be-
something.
It's literally called your flagship.
So once again, the structure is a 100, 200 with a $200 big blind ante with no cap.
Red,
An
white, and
action
blue
clock
or-
is added.
Sure, yeah.
There
You know.
have
Actually,
been
they're
many
cool,
changes that have occurred since
So far I'm not
we went
impressed
dark
with the
for a
new
little while. We
ownership
remodeled
of,
this room, a
um,
brand new Hollywood set,
Park West.
production
That was the
cameras,
first big decision.
and an immersive video
Changing
wall.
to the chips.
At times throughout today's show, there may be cash flying on our walls, or
Those
perhaps
hundreds are
these
really
famous
bad 'cause
poker
they don't
players
stack well.
flying through outer
Even
spaces,
they
you
slip
guys
off
just
the
saw,
table?
They do.
Maybe
while
Try
the
to make
check
it
raise
20
bluffs
Maybe
the
they're
river,
new,
or Garrett
they have
overbets the
rounded
river
edges
with
'cause they have
Jack High
stickers on the
flush.
edge.
The action clock
Even
will
the,
force these
even
players
the
to
yellow
act
ones,
quickly. They have
like
30
the $5
seconds
ones,
to act
they're
per
really
street.
slippery. I think it's just because they're new.
5 time chips.
No, but the
Each time
100s
chip worth
literally,
1
you can
minute.
feel the sticker on the edges.
If these players run out of time, their hand will be marked
yeah.
dead.
So they'll
I am
turn
JG
around.
De La Garza,
Yeah.
your high stakes resident commentator.
Just start peeling them off, you know?
Yeah.
I'll follow them.
Just remember that money won is twice as sweet as money earned. I hope be giving you guys
Matt,
shout outs throughout the
know,
whole night
Alex
because I'm here for the people,
Banksy?
by the people,
You know
with the
him?
people, you guys.
You
I'm still a
saw
poker
the
player at
video
heart.
about the
And if you
Alex?
guys can
That's
greatly smash that like button.
That's what he was just talking about.
Oh,
If you guys
my
love
God.
Garrett Adelstein,
Unbelievable.
smash that
I mean, we've
like
all known
button.
about
And
it
if
for
there's
years.
over 1,000
Yeah.
likes, I will timestamp this.
Oh, yeah.
So just in case you guys go out
It's
for
such
a
a small
walk
community,
or
like,
grab a
those guys
soda
just know
pop
and protect
or
themselves.
you're
It wasn't
at
like
the
something
World
to
Series
go
right
for.
now, you smash that like button. We get over 1,000 likes. You can click through the timestamps later and get to the biggest
saw
pots of the
trailer.
night.
50.
He said Ali and Pofwa. I know Pofwa a long time. He's very rich.
Yeah.
But how can Pofwa? I believe him 100%. Pofwa didn't do.
No, he didn't do anything wrong. He
Yeah,
just
so-
didn't protect his hand.
So how can he know Pofwa has a stamina? How can?
He saw it.
He looked
at his
He looked
hand.
at it.
Paul looked at his hand like this, and
Oh.
he kind of like gave him the rubberneck.
Now you understand?
This.
So if Ali's here, Paul's here, Ali goes, that's what they're saying. Paul didn't do anything wrong.
Oh yeah.
I have a question for you guys. Doing a rubberneck, is that against any rule of a casino?
I think it's just etiquette.
Ethics.
It's just etiquette, right?
Yeah, I think it's just
No,
etiquette.
I don't think it's against. Maybe
Because people should protect their hand, yeah. At the end of the day, but yeah.
They should protect their hand, but like if you go out of your way to.
But if
see
it's
it.
not against a casino rule,
I don't know, Eric. This is like questions like that just offend
Yeah.
me even hearing it. Like,
No, but I mean,
I'm offended. Like, why even ask a question like that? You know what I'm saying?
but I'm just curious.
You know, you hear where I'm coming from too, though. Like, why? Like, it's
Well, I mean, maybe it should be against a rule.
Absolutely
You know what I mean? But I'm wondering if it is. You know?
Well, it's kind of the same thing like betting out a turn, right? You're not going to get thrown out of the casino for it, but it's
You do
not.
get warning. It is against the rules, though, right?
But like in a cash game, what are they going to warn you for? There's no penalty.
That's right.
Garrett, you mean this on the table, on the camera, right?
No.
Ali, you said like
yeah, he did that.
Vito's going to bump it up. We're going to go,
And then the
I
next
believe,
day he
5
wore
ways.
sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
We need 8.
The next day, the very next day.
Not me?
Yeah.
Such a sick lineup here today. We got Garrett Adelstein, Matt BERKEY, Eric HICKS, Josh, Ramito, Jackie, and Boris, smash that like button because we're going to see some big pots. Garrett with over $250,000 on the table. Jackie was sitting with 200,000. Two pair now for Boris, queens and tens. Jackie with the brick.
So you kind of
And what I mean by brick is he had guttered the straight to the 10.
The plan is to go through the World Series and then see.
And a bet of 3,300 with that gutter ball.
Yeah.
And the check mark.
We took a week off when I went to Florida, but I would like to just sustain it 5 days a week.
5 a week. Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite.
I mean, there are a lot of days where there's just like not a whole lot to talk about. We're just shooting the shit.
Wow.
A lot of heavy lifting.
9,300. So
Regular content.
6 on top.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I mean, just
Boris
the
races
analytics
this
on
river.
our side are just-
If you're disciplined enough to do regular content, no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, I think
Jackie's thinking about folding a straight.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then also just like
that
space
call.
is nothing like that.
Jackie does make the call.
I mean, of course, the algorithms they
That's
use
sick.
are really secret. Like nobody knows exactly how it works. But they really reward people in full time making content.
They change a lot too.
Yeah, but it does change a lot. But from what I've seen, that's the most important thing in regular content. That's why these streams do so well.
Yeah.
You're doing 6 hours of content every day.
Yeah. Tough one, Jack. Tough one there.
He's needling you?
I'm needling you for nit rolling.
No. Please, man. I'm your friend. Please. I'm not?
I'm just going to keep track of the funerals you have for your hands today.
Raise 500.
Queen 7-4. Remedial betting here with his backdoor equity to a straight and a backdoor flush draw. Turn king. This is going to be a good barrel card from Remedial. There's 3,100 in the pot.
Man, you
Maybe
go
a
back.
$2,000 bet seems pretty good.
From last week.
I'll go back.
Go back.
Yeah. Yeah, unless like the game lasts.
And Remedial goes for a hammer over the size of a pot.
That is so funny, Garrett. Your reaction to the table smaller. I thought you'd be miserable, you know. Oh, we're gonna be, but you go, oh, great, the game will go faster. Like I would never think that in a million years. Like, how's that gonna make the game go faster?
You know what it is actually? It's because we're playing 6-handed today, so I don't notice.
Yeah.
Even if it was 8, it would probably annoy me, you know. But because it's like
we really were packed in here last week.
Yeah.
But that's so funny. I would never think that this would cause the game to go faster. But it's the dealer, right?
Yeah.
Or was that a joke?
No, I'm serious. Yeah.
That's funny.
No, like if I'm ever playing someone like heads up or 3-handed, it's like very important.
It makes a big
that we're all
difference.
near each other.
Yeah.
If not, it takes way fucking
Really?
longer. For
Wow.
Sure.
I actually like the smaller table, assuming it's not 9-handed very often. Yeah.
4-4 deuce.
How was Coachella this year?
It was really fun.
It was
It
great.
was a great time. Yeah, I went with both of my sisters.
Uh-huh.
One of them, they have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, and so they like rarely get to get away. So that was super special. And then
Awesome.
the other one, she's like 9 years younger than me, and they just got engaged the week before.
Oh, awesome.
There was like a lot to say.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah.
It's not just EDM, right? There's like literally everything. Everything. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And especially with our group of 6, like they love all sorts of
Oh.
music, which was great. I'll make it 6, which was great for me because it takes me out of my comfort zone.
Sure, yeah. I mean, EDC is more of your vibe, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Or just EDM in general. Like,
I would say
probably.
in general, I fall in love with all sorts of live music. You know?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but electronic music first and foremost.
Of course, yeah.
And Matt Berkey with the 3-bet. If you guys haven't just jumped in yet, We got a poll here live at the bike. We want to know who's the fan
much
favorite. We want to know who you're rooting
A lot.
for.
Yeah.
Put your votes in. You got to choose from Garrett, Eric, Jackie, and Berkey.
Don't actually answer.
6, 6, 7, 2 clubs.
600 missed clicks here today. Probably me and Matt first and foremost.
Turn is a 7. This is a spicy hand. This is a 3-bet pot pre-flop. Garrett with napkins, Jack 9 off. River's a king. Both players play the board. Matt Berkey's going to say that he has something, and or king, perhaps.
So
Getting
they
Garrett off a chop, which he does.
Hotel packages that like through a company called Valley Music Travel, where they have shuttle stops directly there.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we get like
that'd be the way to do it.
yeah, we
I'm
get the
good for
hotel
that.
closest.
Garrett.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, thank you, man.
So it's like a 10-minute drive, shuttle drive.
Team here.
So we each just get hotel rooms. The Airbnb thing is actually like super overrated.
I'm big.
They cancel people's Airbnbs all the time.
Right,
It's
right.
a huge pain figuring out how to
bro.
get to and
Oh,
from.
yeah,
all
appreciate
that. So Coachella does shuttles incredibly well.
Oh, who in last night?
I don't know.
They have the
You mind if I show this?
bicycle.
Is that okay?
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
Pedicab guys, right?
Quads, Jack.
I'll put mine inside here.
Oh, I'm small, right?
You can do whatever you want, Jack. I
Oh,
need a 6.
so
You're in for 1. Do what you'd like.
I will 100, right?
And I'm just waiting for a lull in the action, boys and girls, to give you guys all shout outs. Ace, king, queen, and the flop straight for Garrett
When I first
Adelstein.
started my business, we did a lot of custom-built battery packs. That's how we started. And every year at Coachella, the pedicab guys would just bombard our store, like big gangs of them, because they're very organized too. There's usually one guy in charge, and they just buy us out of every battery pack we had. Because I guess the electric bikes changed the pedicab. They're almost all of them are using electric motors now, because they can just go all night. And the other thing about those guys is they're making bank, you know, and they just travel around to the circuits, like the club circuits, with their trailer full of bikes, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Like, I spent some of my early 20s in Scottsdale, Arizona, and they have those bike
Yeah.
everywhere there, too.
They can ride all night on this, or probably pedal assist, or is it?
No. They do full-on lithium, big lithium batteries, as big as.
Race from
we'll sell it
Jackie,
to
and we're
them.
going to go 3
Like,
ways.
Buy us all out
Flop
of every battery that
boat.
we have, and for them it's money.
Macau
because
Jackie.
The more batteries they have, the longer they can go, and they'll go all
Horse
night.
is going to get stuck
Whereas if
here
they
a little
own
bit
their
with his
own
overpair to the
power,
board.
They'd be very limited how long they could go. Yeah.
I remember seeing that in San Diego, like Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Or San Diego, I guess, has that regularly, the little bikes. That's a good idea.
Back then, it was the beginning of my business.
We're going to continue the
Figured
turn,
if
turn 10.
Something went wrong and we didn't make
There
it.
we go. Rep it.
Yeah, got
gonna
you.
go selling.
It's also freezing
I was
here.
going to get a pedicab and go on the pedicab circuit. I mean, they made bank.
So you're going to EDC this year then? Or?
Yeah, I went for my first time last year. It was an incredible experience, man. But I don't think I'm going to go all 3 days. Last year I went Friday and Saturday. And
Jackie's going to bet 2,700.
Pretty cool, but I think this year I'll probably do Friday and Sunday. Heard the lineup for Saturday
See
isn't
if
that good anyway.
Boris
so.
believes Jackie. The only thing that I don't like about Boris's
Oh,
hand
dude,
is
it
he
was-
has a
it was
club
absolutely incredible.
and a
I
diamond in
loved
his
it.
hand.
EBC.
27?
And it's a
EDC,
6.
Electric Daisy
So
Club.
he
it
blocks a
happened
lot of
during,
Jackie's
the World
bluffs
Series
with the
this year,
flush
you know
draws
that?
and the 6-7s and the
Literally during the
6-4s.
series.
During it, yeah, it was.
But
was
Boris
it-
will
was it
continue and
October,
figure this
like,
one out
8th
on the
or something?
river.
Yeah, during the series.
Yeah.
So I went up to the series and thought I'd
Oh.
go by EDCC, but nobody was in the EDCC.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have lost.
And Boris went all in.
Yeah.
You were there
Yeah,
for
twice,
the World
twice.
Series, then, right? Or you just
Yeah.
moved there for the.
I played a few events.
And while you were there, you went to EDC.
Yeah, I live in Vegas, so it's,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
it's pretty easy.
You have all?
No, I haven't.
You don't need to camp there.
Boris needs a 6.
Oh yeah, we drove.
And Jackie's going to win the First
That's the big thing about
$26,900 pot of the night
a camp
goes to
to do
Macau
them.
Jackie.
Oh yeah, I don't think I could do the camp, man.
I couldn't do it. Yeah.
It seems so like
Unless it's on mute or something.
because you're kind of
Yeah,
like
sure. What do you want?
forced to
Yellow or black?
keep,
Yeah.
keep rallying, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot for me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of new to the whole like festival scene. So
Can you
kind
handle this?
of hard for me to go every day,
That's that.
like all day, every day. That is. Yeah, we like last year we left at like 2 or 3 a.m. both.
No, I added 20. Yeah.
Gary, have you ever camped in your
Double check.
Tesla yet?
Camped in it now.
Man, you got to
I know
try
there's
that.
camp mode.
Yeah, there's camp mode.
Yeah.
You can also buy a mattress for it that's made for it, called a dream.
Test mat, right?
5K.
Look, I know. Thank you, Matt.
$6,000.
I'm big blind. I want to, have the ability to play.
I think we should share the story last week.
Yeah.
The Eric 3 bed.
Yeah.
He sit here, and James sit here.
Yeah.
3 bed. He just grabbed
I
James
grabbed
chips.
5,000 off
James
James'
got an
stack.
aces, and he just grabbed his chips.
Because
I
his
don't know
stacks
what
were like
happened.
this. You know,
$1 million.
like if I was in this seat, and these two big stacks. Jackie was here and James was here. And
Yeah.
Like literally, I could reach all 3 stacks like this.
Oh no shit.
So it was so easy to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like our stacks were this far apart, right?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
2 more.
Oh, very tough.
And so I reached into James's stack and made it 5,000, and Jackie stopped me, and all the confusion, and then actions to James.
Come on,
and he
man.
makes it 40,000.
Go.
You 3 bed.
He's like, oh, shit, wait, that's my 5K.
I have
2,000.
Out of
Why?
position. He has button.
40,000.
Oh man.
Comes
Oh,
around to
so
this
you're
guy.
small, right?
Yeah.
Here.
No, you
Okay,
have to-
almost
Yeah,
the
yeah,
phone.
yeah.
Okay, I call.
Oh, you
Okay,
can.
yeah.
How bad is
I
that?
think you're on button. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that
because you
makes
never know
sense.
if what if it's an English.
And
bro?
Matt 3 bets, and Jackie's going to continue with King 7 of hearts. Ace King
Yeah.
3, 2 hearts. We're going to
It's
see
the
a
same game,
decent
right?
sized pot here. Jackie with the pair and a flush
It
draw.
was the same hand. When I went to reach off his stack, I had pocket
Top
queens.
pair from Matt Berkey.
That's why he was so forgiving of me.
Yeah.
Turn is an 8.
Oh, check to you.
That's crazy, man.
And it goes check, check. River is the 10 of hearts.
Because I think I had 1,000.
Jackie with the run good.
I was like fiddling with the chip.
Oh.
And then when I reached for the 5,000, I put 5,000 back in a stack.
Yeah.
But I still had the 1,000 in my
And
hand.
Matt goes for a
Oh,
small
because I went
sizing,
into
it
a
looks
stack,
like,
it's
to
only
get paid
fair
by a
that
king
I just
from
put it-
Jackie, like a
course,
king
yeah.
queen. So he's merging his
At first, I
ace.
tried to put it back in
And
the
here
stack.
comes Jackie coming with a
Why are you playing
sledgehammer,
one-handed anyway?
or maybe even a home
There are
run,
people at the table, no matter what.
one may
No matter
say,
what
with the
table,
nut
it's
flush.
I think it was 8.
Oh, is that?
Let's see if Jackie makes it something like
900
18 or
so
20,000
2019.
and just puts max pressure down.
No, standard is 8-handed here.
Wow, and we called it. We called it, fam, in the chat. He
I
bets
know you don't have a flush, but you're
18,000.
gonna fold 3, so it's obviously not a suited hand. That's not a thing. But you might have Queen Jack, which would be very sad. Imagine he was gonna fold a suited hand pre-flop. Jackie.
You were right, man. He didn't have a suited hand. You should have jammed there.
No,
You had the right idea.
He just has
You had
Queen
the
Jack.
Queen Jack to- So what?
I,
He's gonna fold.
you're my friend.
He had like King 5 of hearts.
Oh,
No. Flash on the flop.
He wasn't gonna
How
fold.
tight! No, he
Yeah.
was
And
gonna
Matt
fold.
Berkey
No,
lets
he
it go,
wasn't.
but
Come
he
on.
also
Jackie, you
almost
weren't gonna
called
fold that pre-flop,
Jackie's
right?
exact hand. He said King 5 of hearts.
Sometimes
Pretty
I
spot on.
if his button, I fold. Yeah, if button,
Jackie.
yeah, small blind, I call you.
Man, would have been a terrible move to go all in.
And once again, boys and girls,
That's
there's
why
almost
you can't-
1,400 of you in the YouTube chat and only 117 likes. Let's get this party going. Let's smash the like button. Queen, 3, 5, 2 clubs. Jackie with the mystery holding. Let's see if Jackie can keep the run good. Boom. You guys already smashing the likes. Almost 70 extra likes. Let's smash it all the way to the moon. Let's get 1,000 likes. And it'll be my pleasure to timestamp this whole show for you guys. Jackie's still with the mystery hand. That's 1,500. Matt with just 10 high. He did miss his flush. Draw.
What's up?
And Jackie trying to win every single hand today. I absolutely love it. He's going to claw. He's going to bite.
Yeah, but the nice
I'm
thing
sure
about
if we had an
camping
MMA
in Tesla,
ring in here, he would
it
take
fits a
any
queen-size
of
bed in
these
the
gentlemen
back.
on.
And because of their camp mode, you're just completely stealth, especially if you have tinted windows.
Right.
So like for festival camping, it would be like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really comfortable, like amazingly comfortable. You gotta try it at least once.
Gotta try it. Yeah.
Which one do you camp in?
I camped in my girls' Model 3 Performance, but I haven't camped in my Model S yet.
Okay. But the 3 is big enough for you?
It's
I'm a small guy, so like you
know,
fit like 20 of me in there.
If you think the way I camp, I'm just sleeping. You know what I mean? And it's perfect for that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You don't need a bathroom and a toilet and all this stuff. You know.
Do you like the car though? I'm like,
I love it.
I was gonna pull the trigger on it yesterday.
Can we start on this
Model
round?
3?
The Performance.
Yes,
yeah.
I mean,
but like I was gonna do it today, but I ended
On the
up
model,
coming here. But
on the I get them. You're on the which one?
the 3 Performance.
3 Performance.
Yeah.
I got the S Ludicrous.
The plaid.
Plaid.
Yeah.
I really recommend that if you're in performance.
Quick shout outs for you guys because you guys are just smashing the like
I
button.
guess,
And I
like,
know the people that are smashing
Practically,
the
like
like
it just
button
doesn't really
are in the
like,
chat.
for
So
1
what's
second,
up,
like, I'm
Ethan
not gonna be,
Tucker,
like, on side
Padra,
streets, just like
Nate Gamble.
really needing that extra second.
It's not a fluke who
It's
gave
so
me
bad.
the
Literally
ultimate
twice the price,
compliment. He
so-
said, I'm
I mean,
only here because
I
there's
also
2
live in
goats,
Vegas, though,
JG
so
and
it's like,
G-Man.
I drive like a mile to the
Thank you,
strip,
brother.
and
Warm
that's
up my
all I
heart.
go.
Albo Falls,
It's
Ravenelli,
Yes, rather fun.
12.
Leo Rod, Dale Howie, John Aguilar, Chris with Beard, Noah Schmart. Let's see if I see some of the chat regs up in here too. What's up, Logan?
We bought
What's up, Alec? What's up, Joe Learman? What's up? Oh, we got Ace King versus Ace King, so let's get down to the action. Usually the strongest man will survive here.
Yeah,
Thought he was jamming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he says that's a 5K, but yeah, whatever.
Oh man. So I meant to jam. Is it
I'll,
okay?
I'll let you jam. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
All right.
Let's do the offer. I love you, Jack.
And we're going to go Ace King versus Ace
Definitely
King
not
here.
100.
Eric puts Worse on, and Worse doesn't hesitate on hand number 18.
Yeah, I'll
$39,700 pot.
One time, they're going once.
They both just love them.
Oh,
Not no one likes
not
it.
anymore.
Somebody still likes
Yeah,
it.
that's true. No,
Okay.
that would explain it.
Sure.
Terry, I wouldn't do that to you. I don't let you jam. You have to call.
Same.
I was about to say that, like the way you put out the chips was like, yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you
no,
all in.
I knew exactly what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
I did too. I figured.
And here I forgot that it's not so serious.
Just let me
here.
get it all in with it.
Oh yeah.
Same result. You guys see the flowers scoring. Boom, boom.
I'm going to be sure to verbalize everything for the
I don't know.
for today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause already I've made a.
Just claustrophobic.
Just
Yeah,
a couple.
yeah.
Actually, that's more of an OC.
No, those look like the big chips.
Wait,
Those-
that's in the
those
middle.
Pink.
Well, the old
That's your money.
the old
This is
500.
500.
Yeah, and those were out front, so I just, it was just intuitive that
What is it for?
that's what I
That's
call a
straddle?
Garrett jam. That's how Garrett jams. He just takes his big chips and.
It's normally just like, and then just like very slowly.
Right? Garrett's jam.
Of course. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure it's the reach around and
Yeah.
slow like that, right?
Does he do it like this? He does
Yeah.
it like that?
You know me, he has like a fucking mountain over here.
Yeah.
Has to do the whole reach around.
He does.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let me get by.
If you play against the game and have
Sorry.
you have something and not that strong, wow. From here like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even if you have 30,000, you'll still grab like a full stack of chocolates.
correct.
But I have both those cars.
Matt
yeah.
Berkey
And,
with the
The
3
Y or
bet.
the S? That's
Yeah,
With
and if
two
you ever-
nines.
If you want to take a ride in a plaid,
8
I'll
4
take you.
deuce.
I have it here, but it's just mind-numbing.
Dude, it's insane.
Garrett with the
Yeah, it's
unknown
really
hand.
insane. Like, the way I treat it, it's like having a roller coaster in your back in your garage.
Dude, yeah.
Like you take it out,
So
so it's not just the second faster or whatever it is, because the 2 cars aren't even close.
Oh no, I know.
Is a
Yeah.
straddle
So I test
hand
drove the plaid
versus
last year,
Garrett's big
and,
blind.
Oh,
These
you did
should
drive
be
it, so you know.
very
Yeah, but they put,
wide
like, a speed
range
cap on
spots,
it.
and
Oh.
Berkey
So it
goes
was
with
literally
the
called in, like, yo,
$8,000
can you
bet.
take this off? The speed cap's at 35 miles an hour, and so we got ludicrous mode, and everyone got sick from it. Everyone got sick from the. But yeah, I test drove the 3 yesterday. Honestly, like. It's just too expensive for like what you're like. It does look better, but like for what I need,
Matt Berkey's going to win the $21,600 pot.
Yeah. But I mean, no, if it were up to me, like I mean, you know, if
A lot of
and not my
people-
bank
a
account,
lot
I
of
would get
people,
double
the
get the
performance
pot.
makes
Garrett
no
knows
difference if they're never
that
gonna
he's
use
at an
it.
Exactly,
uphill
yeah,
battle
yeah.
with an aggressive player
It's like one of the
like
best things I've ever
Matt
watched.
Berkey.
Yeah. And you know, it's only gone up in value. since I
Academy
bought it, right?
owner
Like,
for
it's
Solve for
gone
Wide,
up, like,
directly to his
20%, you
left,
know? It's
who's going to be
it's
taking
insane.
aggressive
That's the way I
lines
look at it.
versus
Like,
him
I know.
even
I
if
got
I don't
it.
like it,
all
I'll just sell it
I
later
got
on.
it
Three
on
betting
the first one, so
and not
I got it
folding many
$10,000
buttons. Matt
cheaper
Berkey
than-
coined
yeah,
one of the
that's
I got it
terms
really cheap.
Yeah. So you got it early on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
to play almost every single one of his buttons. It's called defending your button, not defending your big blind, but defending your button. And if
Is it my turn?
Garrett Adelstein knows this, which I assume he does, as this game now got kicked up to $100, $200,
You know, that's a yellow.
$200 big blind,
Yeah.
$400 straddle, and we're out here battling. And let's see how much Matt Berkey will be defending his position all night. King 10-3, 2 spades.
$25.
25 cents.
So that means you have like what 20.
Eric
20,
betting his
15,
10, going to
something
take
like that,
down the
10,
pot.
15? The year.
For the plaid?
That plaid, yeah.
Oh, no, they
The
just came out
common
a year ago.
high stakes
Oh, yeah, you
table
know what, yeah,
chatter
it was like, it was called,
when
like,
you
one
have
performance or
Eric
something, or
Hicks
long
on the
range,
table.
something like that.
Oh, no, but I mean, they
Non-stop
had
Or 100
Tesla
100D,
plaid
that's what it
talk.
was.
but it's
Go
completely
Eric
different.
Hicks.
Yeah.
Like it's just
What aside from the 0 to 60 is upgraded on the plaid?
like it's such
Longer
a
battery, right?
Like somebody did a teardown of it. If you're interested, it's really interesting. They did an engineering teardown of it.
Yeah.
And, like they rebuilt the whole thing, and it's just like all state of the art manufacturing. Like you know, like it's
Is it bigger battery?
yeah, slightly, yeah, it's bigger battery, and it's a way better built car. The interior is way better, you know.
Where's the blind?
And it's a big upgrade over the old Model S.
Yeah.
You know, it's,
Yeah.
Do you have the yoke?
yes,
Do you like it?
yeah. You know,
Or just like whatever? Yeah.
You know, I think people who own it, you know,
And we
like,
just
own
talked
rights,
about
like,
this.
It's not a big deal.
Matt
Sure, yeah,
Berkey
I mean, yeah.
putting in
card-
a
it's
3-bet,
just
and
something
here he
people
has
bitch
the
about
goods.
on-
This
on-
time
on
out of
Instagram.
position, 2
Yeah, no,
jacks,
that's a good point.
8, 6, 7. And let's defer to Matt Berkey. I could
Oh,
see him using
yeah,
a
yeah.
big sizing like
Yeah. I gotta
8,000,
wait.
but I can
gotta wait
also
on
see
mine.
him checking
On the
because
wheel?
this is a
Got my
board
other
that
weight.
smashes
He's
Garrett's
got
call
one on his.
range. Garrett could have
Yeah.
all the straights. He
Yeah,
can have
yeah.
all the sets. And Matt
It works
Berkey
amazingly
does
well. Like,
choose
okay.
with
to
and
check it
without
over to
weight,
Garrett
it's insane.
Adelstein. And Garrett Adelstein is going to play his range, not his hand. His hand is garbage with just 2 overs on this flop. But he's
Just the weight
playing
though.
the range advantage
Okay,
that I
okay.
just
When you
described.
get it,
The
transforms
fact that,
cars.
Here in
he can
California,
have
like
sets,
how
the
well
fact
does
that
it
he
work?
can
Yeah,
have
okay.
all the straights.
Oh,
And the fact that he can max
Yeah,
put
they-
pressure on
like,
Matt Berkey
again,
for
it's
Matt
something
Berkey's
you
last
research it online
$82,000.
and People just bitch about it. And of
course, yeah.
so amazingly good.
What, the self-driving?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing to complain about.
Yeah, it's almost perfect.
How about the summon? You ever use the summon like here?
The Summons doesn't work that great.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting, it works better on our Model 3 Performance than it does on my Model S for some reason.
Really?
Wow, and Matt Berkey goes for
But
the
it doesn't
check
work that great.
raise.
It's just kind of gimmicky compared to
That's not
but
the
the auto
line
buttons for real.
that I could see
Well, I was just
Matt
thinking, like,
Berkey
using
taking in.
summon in
Matt
this parking
Berkey,
lot would be nice.
very creative
Have
there.
to walk over and get robbed.
There's this YouTube video about the self-driving.
What's your safety score now, Garrett?
I gave up actually, so it hovers at like 70 now.
You know, you
Like I just gave up.
you know how to reset it, right?
You told me that, yeah. But these days, like I don't even bother to reset it or anything.
Then you should opt out
This is-
just
I'm actually
because
not
you don't
gonna
want them
be,
following your driving just in
Strongly
case.
considering
It's a great point, actually. Yeah, I like that. I didn't think about that. That's a good point. Yeah.
Honestly,
And then if you ever want to give it another try on a long trip,
Start over. Yeah. Yeah, and on a long trip, it's best because you just autopilot and then your score goes up. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I have little hope. I'm gonna.
yeah, don't just opt out now, and if you ever feel like doing it again,
Yeah.
you know.
And I'm tilted. I even spent any energy trying to get it to
Yeah, I was
whatever I
actually
had.
gonna
in
say,
mid 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
Low 90s.
yeah, I just
something
need to
like that.
call a couple banks and.
Well, the trick that you do is you do it on a
But
long
I
trip,
was like,
and then let the car sit.
pretty sure.
After you got over
7,
100
6,
miles.
3,
I've been
2
toying with the idea
spades.
for like the past year.
Let's
Haven't pulled the
a
trigger.
week.
Yeah.
And it's only gone up like like $20,000.
It's worth it though, man. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Turn is a
You
queen.
know, like you wouldn't believe how good
Top
it works.
pair
Well,
from
I'm
Matt.
like,
Defending
I'll
his
do it.
button.
Yeah, subscription. which is
Queen
$20.
9 of
But
hearts.
the
And,
freeway's good enough.
Subscription you can take with you
Just
with
the
the
way it goes on.
FSD. If you buy
I'd
it
say the
outright.
bad part about it is if you get
So-
on your phone at all when you're on full full self
So like,
driving, it'll like
$200 a month, you
Yeah.
break even over 5 years, and then you
Or if
start
you-
to lose money.
if you take your
River
hands
is
off-
a king.
well,
Jackie
it
now with
doesn't
2
yeah,
pair.
penalize
Jackie
you
got
for taking your
sticky.
hands off the wheel, but
But-
if you put your hands up.
Yeah,
like
I
that,
know.
it'll-
It's $12,000.
You're still using that weight belt, right?
Of course, it's amazing.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To and from Coachella was key. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, it's big time.
That's already including the car you sell, correct? The value is there?
From my understanding, it's like it depreciates itself. From my understanding, like after looking at some of the used cars, it depreciates. Like the FSD depreciates. Yeah.
12.
And Matt's gonna bet 3,500, and the check raise from Jackie,
You're saying the
who's
self-driving
hoping
feature
and praying
depreciates?
that Matt
From my
Berkey
understanding,
gets
I
sticky
was
with
looking at
his
a lot of
queen.
like the used cars, and because the FSD like comes with the car, you can't like take it off. But I was talking about doing
Here's the
that with a
thing, like,
subscription.
It used to be only like
Matt does
$2,000.
not love his
Yeah, yeah.
9 in his
When I got
hand.
it, it was like 8,000.
That
Well, I'm sorry, it
9
depreciates
has
relative to the
removal to
price.
8,
That's
9,
yeah.
which would be one of
the price of it's gonna keep going
Jackie's
up.
most
Yeah,
likely
They
bluffs.
actually get,
Jackie
like,
wouldn't
to
want
be
to
autonomous,
bluff
they
out
might
with
not
brick
know.
out.
spades, and he's
It
gonna
could be
make the
$100,000
call
feature.
with just one pair, and Jackie's gonna win a
The car would be worth so much.
$30,500
Yeah, yeah.
pot.
If they could do robo
Shout out
taxi
to the
with it.
2,000 of you in the YouTube
that's
chat.
crazy.
They're already
Yes,
doing
yes.
it in
I should just give you
Vegas.
guys
They have,
more
like,
shout
I mean,
outs.
I haven't
Alec,
seen it, but they're supposed to have like the full
Chandra, Noah
Schwarm.
Schwarm. I mean, unless you guys want to hear this Tesla talk, Vic Holcomb,
There's-
Alec,
I've heard rumors that,
James
you
Hallman,
know, people said that
Lance,
Elon plans
Jacob.
when he gets full
What's
self-driving,
up, guys?
just to do robotaxi.
2,000 of you
selling full self-driving
in the YouTube chat in this
Like, it'd be so
all-new
valuable
Bally's
that
Presents Live at the
if-
Bike,
if
the
your
world's
first market
longest
is
running
your
high-stakes
economy
poker
to
series.
do the taxi thing.
Yeah.
Authentic high-stakes action coming
It
to you
seems
live
like they're
from
getting
the
pretty damn
beautiful
close.
Park West Bicycle Hotel and
Yeah, they just need the
Casino.
auto steer, right? And then they're like pretty much there.
And
the
most
Indian-
importantly,
yes, yeah,
if you
Garrett
guys
said.
want to keep watching authentic high-stakes action, please help our channel grow. We've got about 2,000 of you in the mix right now. The more you smash the like button,
that's a
the
straddle,
more you
right?
hit the subscribe button, the more our
12.
channel is spread
no,
through the
that's
algorithm
10,000,
for
that's
more
10,000.
people to
That's
get
why I
into
said 12.
Live at the
Yes.
Bike.
12,000.
So please, if
I
you
don't
could,
make a mistake. Where's
let's
my
get
hundreds?
this
I reckon
percentage up to
you
like,
need some yellow or black.
30%
Yeah,
likes
yeah, give me,
from
give
you
me,
guys.
Yeah, sure.
What's up, Howard Lowe?
That's 20.
What's up, Cameron? I see you as well. JJ, what's your favorite ever stream you've commented on Live at the Bike?
Correct.
My favorite stream, it was the best game that I produced. It was our $1 million cash game bonus. It was with the biggest hand of the Live at the Bike history between Jackie and Andy. I produced that game, and I'm very happy I did. That had Dan Zach in there, Garrett, I believe Art, and Bill Klein, Jackie. And that was just one of the most amazing games. I commentated the second half of that 10-hour show that I put together. What's up, Riverboat? Jackie with Ace King and Eric betting with his Ace 4 offsuit. And Eric picks up a gutty. Let's see if Eric puts in some money here. And I really like Eric's bet. He can rep something like Ace King, although that's what Jackie
Hang on,
has.
10.
Sure.
And Jackie with a quick call. River is a 10. Jackie versus Eric Hicks, the owner of Luna Cycles, the mad genius. Pan Versace glasses, 17,100 in the pot.
Is king.
And Eric Hicks
got ace king.
wisely checks this one back.
Sometimes.
Sneaky guy. Hey, is ace king suited too?
Yes.
Jeez, man. Lucky I didn't do a Barkley. There's no way he has ace king here. I'm just gonna overbet this.
A Barkley?
In Barkley. I always get it wrong. Berkey.
Berkey. Oh. I thought you were referring to Charles Barkley. I was like, I was trying to figure out the connection.
It's Berkeley like the city, right?
No L.
Berkey.
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't remember it.
Although, I'm interested in calling you Berkeley.
Whatever you want, man.
Berkeley would be funny to call you.
Oh,
That's where you went to
I went to
school. That's his
there.
name. It's all the same.
Yeah, he won't mind if I just slip
Matt
it.
Berkeley.
It's better than calling him Barkey all the time.
Yeah. Barkey's kind of funny.
That's funny. He has such a memorable, cool last name, and I keep messing it up.
I was so sheltered as a kid that Berkeley to me was fishing.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah.
Didn't even know the city or school existed.
Yeah. Figured it.
And here we go. 100, 200, 200. Action for you guys. What's up, Appleseed? It says, JJ, how many World Series events are you going to play this year? If my baby, my wife, and the powers at Bally Sports gives me the free time, or Bally's, I shouldn't say Bally, Bally's presents, gives me the free time to go play the main, I will play the main. If not, no World Series of Poker dreams for me this year. Thank you, Appleseed, for asking that question. I do monitor the chat.
I
So
would definitely get auto drive.
Oh yeah, I will for sure. Yeah.
Raven Alley says, JJ, could you give us an update on Andy and Art? Andy
almost pulled the
is
trigger on
in
a
Taiwan,
Taycan too.
living his life
Really?
with
Taycans
his
are pretty
girlfriend,
sick,
I
but their
believe.
range is
And
kind of ass.
Art is playing some private games in LA,
6.
from what I understand.
6. Great. 2000.
And Josh from Medio with 2 Cowboys versus Eric Hicks, Pocket 8's my favorite hand, and we have liftoff. 9, 5, 4, 2 hearts. And what sizing? Looks like Josh bet 2,000, something a 40% pot, 1,800, 9,100 in the pot. Jack of Hearts, not the best card for Josh, although he does have the King of Hearts in hand. He does check this one back just in case Eric had something like 2 hearts, perhaps even pocket jacks. He goes check, and I think Josh can go for a small size of value here, perhaps 2,000 or 2,500. Try to get called by something like Eric has, pocket 8s, pocket 10s. But Josh does check it back, and I also think that's okay as
Oh,
well.
sorry. I thought you said you had an ace. My bad. Sorry.
Right. No problem. Not big of a pot, not big enough of a pot to slow roll.
yeah.
And the reason why Josh checks someone back is because he
I
thinks
refuse
that
to
Eric
slow
could
roll unless it's
possibly
like,
have some sort of
encouraged.
low
Oh, yeah.
ace king or
Yeah,
ace
like,
king
as long as it's
with the ace
encouraged,
on
I'm
the
like,
heart.
Sorry, that's the
Now
worst.
Spike's top pair.
Call,
I haven't seen you since then.
yeah, that's the worst. Fuck.
Well done.
It would be really weird slow roll.
Yeah, and all.
I don't even have like a good hand, and I checked back. Too.
And the very next
Did you
week.
have King of Hearts too?
Yeah.
Very next week.
I saw Dylan. Like,
10-9, bro. 10-9, yeah.
I saw Dylan
like
shortly thereafter, and he said that I was busting his balls bad for one of the worst slow rolls I've ever seen. Yeah. In the sense that it like wasn't funny.
You guys saw that?
It was just like
Which one?
where Dylan slow rolled.
On Hustler, and Garrett is the guy.
And if you would like
Dylan,
to jump in the
of
poll
course.
real
That's the
quickly,
worst.
Jackie versus Berkey,
He
who
tried,
you
like,
got in a
telling me
heads up
that
match, I'm
that
going to
wasn't
end
what
that
he
poll pretty
intended.
soon.
Yeah, but it was
Like,
the
he didn't mean-
best poker television of the year.
Yeah, but it was just like slow rolls can be funny, like if you're good at it or whatever.
Yeah.
But it ended up being.
It was just, he like hedged. He like didn't commit to it. It was I don't know.
I actually watched the clip without reading the title. So when I saw it, it was like a genuine reaction. Like, wait, what the fuck did he say? Like, did he say good call?
It made Garrett more of a star. You know what I mean?
600.
Girl, you know, I was in Dubai and I saw the slow roll and the 10-9 hand at the same time. Yes, 10-9. Yeah.
Incredibly fortunate to step in.
Yeah.
Like, the chances of that happening are so small.
And this guy, the second time, this guy on the river, is high, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you need your open hand first.
I like to see your hands.
Yeah, it's high.
And Josh with another 3-bet,
Like,
this
Garrett
time with
doesn't even need to
ace
talk about it.
queen, a
Just how
big
he
3-bet
acted.
out of position.
Like, just showed how Garrett thinks, you know.
Garrett, what happened before? You just I saw at the beginning you buy 200,000 and he buy 200,000 and 1,000 more than you. What happened?
I don't understand.
So at the beginning, the slow hand, at the show, you bought in like 200 and dealing about 200,000 and.
Oh, now I understand. And so so I just.
So what happened? Why?
On
So why?
I think it bothered him.
Yeah.
Added on. Oh.
Don't you get bothered by that? I mean, I mean, there's a lot of ego, so I guess it makes sense. But.
6. I'm gonna say verbally.
The game's big.
Okay.
No more is king.
Yeah.
No, is king.
Just king 7 suited this time. Almost folded.
I had to defend him. I'm big blind.
Okay.
You feel that?
Oh yeah.
I'm with you. You told me
I'm
check?
perpetually cold.
Oh, and I'm always hot.
Yeah.
At least you can fix cold.
Yeah, I'm comfortable as is.
You did
That's
have
the king noise. That's the king.
Battle round?
Yes.
Sweet. I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, you haven't been here.
Yeah, that's
in a
what
long
some
time.
of us here.
I played here for so many years.
Yeah.
Too.
It was you got married? No, something. What was it? I don't think we've seen you since you got married, or maybe
No, a
you
couple
one
times.
Time, yeah,
a couple.
But right around that time, you went on your honeymoon.
Yeah.
And then
travel, some other games, and then of course they've been off the air.
But it's been like 3 or 4 months, or 5 months. Crazy.
I mean, to state the obvious, this room is spectacular.
It's amazing, yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful.
It feels good to play here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Last week it was a hot box.
Already.
Oh yeah.
Finishing makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
12 more.
And I'm so happy to be here today. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I mean, you guys must. There's about 2,200 people in the YouTube chat. Queen, 5-2 diamonds. Garrett outside the box from the straddle with 8-3 offsuit. A very disrespectful hand to just go with a nut low hand and just to steal pots. And versus my guy, Big B, Boris, you can't just be doing things like that. And Boris comes with the mini check raise. And how does Garrett decipher? Let's defer back to Garrett. Does he ever want to make a move versus Boris here? Boris is saying something like he has a queen. And he says, I'll just fold. Well done. Garrett, you can't get disrespectful versus my dude, Big B. Boris sees through all this. Boris has had some deep runs in WPTs and World Series events. He's very savvy.
Oh, yeah.
So like I said, I'm happy to be here with you guys. Your resident commentator. I'm JJ De La Garza. Garrett Adelstein in seat number 1. One of the most popular poker players in all the poker sphere. Matt BERKEY. One of the other popular famous poker players. We've got Eric Hicks, the Mad Genius. Josh Remedios, who ran deep last year in last year's World Series main event. We got Jackie from Macau.
Good.
And if you want to continue to help grow this channel, like I said once before, helps with the YouTube algorithm. There's 385 likes so far.
It's good to see
Let's
the old
put us
faces
right over
around.
400. Who's going to
You
smash
never
that
know.
like button and fly us right over
but
400
you
likes
come
within the
back
first
and
hour
you
of the
manage
show?
to get a lot of
It's
the old
great to
tour
have you
guys
guys
on.
back and our audience. You know,
Yeah, you're one of the survivors.
35.
You're good.
and here we
What's up,
go.
bro? It's been a minute.
Thank you guys for pumping that like button, smashing through, as we have a 3-bet pot. Jackie and
Very good.
Josh.
How are you?
Queen 7 deuce, all clubs. Top pair for Macau Jackie, who sits with a cool $250,000. Garrett is also sitting with a $250,000. We could see a $500,000 pot today. River is a brick, 2-pair for Jackie. Queens deuces with a jack kicker. And let's defer to Jackie and see what sizing he tries to go for value here.
52. 1,200.
And Jackie bets 5,200. Josh does not have a club in his hand. All right, and Josh gives it up. No need for me to further break down that poker analysis. Josh made the right decision.
Something.
You don't run that deep in the main event. And I say this about John Sin all the time without having these savvy poker senses on how to get away in these pots.
Yeah. So you're big.
We're straddling still?
100%.
Oh, no. I was just counting. Sorry.
We're straddling still?
I believe you.
Yeah, Eric, you go to 4.
Okay.
I believe you on April 30th.
One round?
Yeah, the straddle. Straddle's on Eric. Garrett started. 12.
Come on.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Jackie, you run so good.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of good shit.
Yeah. You know, it's more important you run better at the end of the stream. You don't want to get it all out of
Come on, Eric. I don't have any other jobs. I need the money. I have family. Yeah, my kid is too young. Yeah, I need the money.
You need to buy the baby new shoes.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got Gil the Plumber in the mix. What's up, Gilbert Acuna in the chat? Nick from Chatsville. And Matt Berkey with 2 Cowboys. And Eric putting in the 3-bet. I smell a 4-bet alert coming from Matt Berkey. Small blind, first big blind, wide range spot as you see that Bally's Presents logo lit up. 4-bet incoming. And now Eric, I was going to see if, to what extent Eric wanted to play a pot with Matt Berkey in position to perhaps play a massive pot. We've seen these two battle. We know they like to play against each other. And you guys are watching the Bally's Presents live at the Bike, the world's longest high-stakes running poker series. And Gilbert Acuna says, live at the Bike, still the best ever. Thank you very much. Justin Miner says that he loves the new studio setup. Thank you, Justin. We're happy to have you here. We have a raise, Jack 9 from Garrett. Jackie defending his straddle. Remember, we are playing 100-200. Look at that view of Garrett Adelstein. As this goes check, check on this flop. Garrett's trying to get his ace high to showdown. Jackie now with 2 pair, jacks and 6s, and Jackie's going to try to eke out that small value from ace high. How good is Jackie to assess that Garrett has ace king, ace queen, or ace 10 here to eke out that value, and Garrett does get rid of that hand. And Macau Jackie can do no wrong today here on Live at the Bike. You guys want shout outs, you have questions, you have comments, you have concerns, throw them my way.
Me? Yes. Wow, the first. 12.
Queen 9-6, 2 spades. Table talk winds down. Some more hands that I'm going to break down for you guys.
15. Man, I've been killing it with betting the right amount. I'm like betting 1,000% like in an hour. I can't believe it. Not one misclick.
You made some mistakes, right?
No, yeah, not well. I've played bad probably, but I've meant to bet the amount I wanted to every single time. So, yeah, for now.
It's funny. I misclicked on the old chips a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just very foreign colors.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like you can't say the same, Eric, huh?
No, I know. I can't.
1,000% misclick, that's what it is.
2,500 of you in the YouTube chat. That might be one of our biggest numbers since relaunch. Thank you very much.
How many days? How many total times?
Thank you guys.
No. Just the recently
Also, we are 15 likes, under 500 likes in this first hour.
How many?
This is what I like to see. Live at the Bike, back to crushing. Let's hear from Garrett Adelstein.
3 days?
3 days.
So that guy's name Eric, the white guy.
Play
So that's the last day, right?
No, day 4 of 5.
Day 4.
Yeah, I didn't play day 5.
So you play day 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and then on day 5, I got drunk after night 4 and was just not liking poker, and I call them after and say, I'm not playing day 5. Yeah.
How did you do on that's day 4 with Eric, 1 million?
I guess I shouldn't say because they haven't aired it yet.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, but day 3 wasn't great. I had better days.
87 club, that's day 3.
Say again?
87 club. Daniel Negron and Pocket 10.
Yeah.
That's day 3, right?
That was day 3. Yeah.
Oh, you have both. All in the. What's the bluff?
I lost every hand. I misplayed every hand and lost every hand.
You have that's 170,000 on the river.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maybe more. I think it was like I don't know, something like that.
That's 2x pot, right?
Yeah, more.
Oh my God.
More. And then just every other decision too. I got bluffed several times.
You know, I heard
Daniel made one hand where he like 4-bet me pre-flop and then just bet and got me to fold by the end.
The 10-9 diamond?
10-9 versus 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just every hand I made the wrong decision. It was very pure.
You know, I heard a rumor that you lost on high stakes, so I knew the third show was going to be the good
one.
But you're still up a lot by season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only part you were off about was when people were telling me you told them that broke me for good. Like,
no.
It only took like 90% of my net worth, not all. I still have a few left. Thankfully.
I said that?
No,
When someone tells me that you said that, I just assume like you didn't even say it. Like who cares?
I know.
And even if you did, it means nothing.
I
could care less.
How could I say that?
Yeah.
I didn't even know for sure you lost. I just heard a rumor that you lost on it. But I watched the first shows and you're just killing it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God, the third show's
7-7-3.
Yeah. I mean, it's been good, right?
Matt again with 2 9s.
There's always a percentage of people that love watching me get fucking destroyed. And so those people have probably been very happy the last few episodes. I can't.
I saw the hand with Negreanu, that big hand, but
Well, there's two of them.
honestly, if you would have just let on the flop, he would have
Maybe.
pulled that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
He's not going to call you.
Yeah.
It was just a check on the flop.
Yeah.
He did a,
Hindsight is
he did
hell
a
of a
video
drug.
where he analyzed that hand. You know what I mean? Did you see that? Where he talked about it?
No, thank God, no.
Oh, God, it's so annoying. It's so annoying.
No, I like Daniel a lot, but I don't want to say that shit.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. I fucking owned
600.
Thought he could come in and play with me. I've been running this shit since before he was born.
Well, the pocket tens, check it twice. Check a flop, check a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job pretending I had a good hand. What better way than to check 100 times, right?
Yeah.
And Garrett with the 3-bet to 3,000. And Matt Berkey with relentless 3-betting and 4-betting. Here, Matt Berkey with the goods, 2 queens. And this is what we talked about at the beginning of the show, about Matt Berkey being to Garrett's direct left. And when does Garrett fight back? Because Garrett's going to get frustrated. Relentless 3-betting, 4-betting. There's not too many things that would make me mad at a poker table except when someone keeps isolating me. And let's defer back to Garrett.
You get Chinese a lot.
You were born here?
Yeah, I was born in California, and then I grew up in Arizona.
Okay. So before, because
And we are going to see 15,800 in the pot before the flop here. Ace, Jack, 8, 2 hearts. As this goes check from Garrett.
I might move here.
How does Matt react here? I think Matt comes with a small sizing, something like 4,000. Or does he prefer to check? Both are good and solver approved in a 4-bet pot, and Matt rides with check.
Maybe once I move,
Turn is an 8. Garrett still with 2 6s. As these two battle once again. Solve for Y is definitely winning the battle thus far, as Matt Berkey solves to try to figure out Garrett Adelstein.
yes.
Does Matt Berkey have the secret ingredient for the man who's never been solved before? River is a brick 7.
Yeah. Big poker over there. Yeah. Play Latin with short day. You play short day. Yeah, you play short day.
Garrett knows or thinks that his hand is probably not good, although he beats king high, something like king queen. And Matt Berkey's going to show this one down. Score another one for team solve for Y.
I prefer 10-9.
I'm not sure if Matt Berkey is solved for Garrett Adelstein, or this is how much position means in poker.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So when you travel to Dubai, though, not much hold'em, just mainly short deck.
Yeah, no.
Don't. No, we're not. Nope. Sorry. My fault.
You're good.
6. So where's the button? Oh.
Sorry, you get charged more.
Come on.
Still going to be a 3-bet, just more expensive.
So small blind, right?
Yeah.
Okay, small blind I call. Button and 4.
And Matt Berkey 3-betting every single hand. 3-3 deuce. Matt Berkey with 2 overs and a backdoor flush draw. And Jackie has played a lot with Berkey and knows that Berkey can be very light in many spots.
River.
And a turn 10 for Matt Berkey, who checks it 12,400 in the pot.
Ace King is good.
10.
Wow. Next time.
Ace king is good. Bluff.
No pair. No.
Bluff.
No. Chicken. Can I start a 1-1?
Whatever you want, Jack.
Let's go.
And here we go. Game is back to nosebleed. 100, 200, 200, 400 straddle, courtesy of Macau Jackie.
In the room, the Legends room.
Oh yes, yeah. I
playing the peasant.
Yeah, actually, my major game is mixed game. Yeah.
I just started getting into mixed games. Mixed games are fun.
They got a giant mixed game over there, by the way, way bigger than this game.
I can't play that shit.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I'm playing like 4-8 in Vegas, man. Like, I'm terrible. Oh, I could.
I was watching that game. That game is good. I mean, it's a really good limit game.
Come on, man.
Like, 4 people to flop.
3-bet every hand.
A lot of flops.
Yeah.
A lot of people brand new to the game are playing it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like, it's nuts.
Maybe play like 2
Matt
big bets,
Berkey
It's
with
2004.
another 3-bet.
I'm telling you,
Wow, if you
I
guys
was
came
playing
here
the
for a
tournament, so I went by and
heavyweight
looked at the
showdown,
game.
you guys
I gotta
came to
say,
the right place. And here
games aren't supposed to play
comes
like that.
the 4-bet. You can't script this
There
any
was
better.
A lot of action. Yeah.
To 12,000.
But
New production set here at Live at the Bike. New cameras, new lighting as these two players tango. And we are off to the flop on hand number 40. 25,900 in the pot. 8-7-4, 2 diamonds, 10s. Great board for 10s. Dodge an ace, king and queen on the flop. Although, does Garrett want to tell a story that he has aces or queens? Since he does have those cards to block those hands. Let's defer back to Garrett Adelstein, the best live cash game perhaps in the world. And Matt Berkey says all of it. All you can eat, Garrett Adelstein, for $126,000. And that look on Garrett Adelstein's face tells the whole story of the uphill battle he faces solve for wise Matt Berkey. Now it's Garrett's turn to solve for this man out of position. And once again, since we went dark, Live at the Bike has came back. This is the biggest audience that I've seen since I've been here the last 3 weeks. Thank you guys very much. Shout outs to HB, Pow Daddy, Tico, Riverboat, Mike M. Hopefully that's Mike Nia. Shout out to all you guys. There's 3,000 of you. Warms up my heart kindly. Only 581 likes though. Let's smash that like button. Let's get to 1,000 so I can timestamp this bad boy for you guys. I enjoy putting the timestamps for you guys. That was hand number 40. That will definitely be in the timestamps just in case. I know that you get distracted throughout this live stream. The timestamps will be there for you to come back later on in the day, perhaps even tomorrow. Ace 4-8. Set of 4s for Jackie, and the money just keeps piling in this game. Eric Hicks with the flush draw. And a bet of 2,300. And a raise to 9,000 from Macau Jackie. And Eric is going to continue. And that is a spicy card, a 7. Eric with a straight draw and a flush draw, sitting $77,000 deep versus Jackie, who has bottom set.
22.
22,000.
And Jackie bets the pot. Eric Hicks, the owner of Lunicycle, has to pay $22,000 to win a pot of $44,000, getting 2-to-1, which means he risks 1 unit to win 2 units here. Not getting the exact math as he throws in his first time chip of the evening. And just to let you know, the way that this stage is set up in its present moment is supposed to be like Showtime Lakers right here, with the stage set, the lights bright on the players as the background just fades to the background as we see this pot now 66,900. Eric needs a heart and Eric bricks out.
Eric, you have how many 5K chips you have? Yeah, thank you.
And Jackie asks Eric, how much are you playing? Uses a time chip. Jackie wants to get the exact right sizing that he thinks Eric Hicks will perhaps call with ace king or ace queen or ace jack. He puts Eric on a sticky ace after this pot has ballooned, perhaps praying that Eric has ace 4 or ace 8. All in from Macau Jackie. And we know Eric's not going to call with queen high, but how sick is this man who hails from Macau, who plays the biggest games in the world, and who's fearless and will play any lineup, anybody, any stake, and he's visiting here on Live at the Bike.
I think you got a flush draw. Do you have a flush draw? No?
What's up, Mike Hindi, Rufo, Sophia Liss, Poker Ace 67, Steve Nash, thank you for the compliment. OGG Dog, what's up, OG?
Flush.
What's up, Mike N. Boulong?
Oh, yeah.
Man, you guys really want those timestamps. Because that was another sick hand. And as we inch closer, shout out to the 3,200 of you at home. And I'm just happy to be here with y'all. I am JG De La Garza.
Again?
Yeah, landed on you again.
Okay. 145?
145, yeah.
Okay.
Or 155.
Okay, yeah.
45 back. Oh.
Yes.
It's on the left side. Backwards.
So I also win this? Oh.
Thank you.
12.
Raise. 12. Good luck.
Shout out to Boston Strong. He says, hi, JJ, how's the baby? The baby's amazing. Thank you very much. I had my first child a little over 4 weeks ago. So those of you who love babies and support me having my first child, I guess you can smash that like button as well. That might be the ultimate way to get this YouTube algorithm, is putting my baby out there for some likes. So shout out to the 3,200 of you at home.
That was yours from
As the World Series of Poker kicks off this week. Those of you who are watching on your phone from the World Series of Poker and or at the bicycle, you are my true people.
Yeah, that was yours.
I don't understand.
No. The 1,200 from Eric. Yeah. 200 from Eric.
Yeah, you can make it 72 or
The 200 dead. Yeah. That's yours. Yes. All right. Yeah. So really
7,000.
Yeah.
Sorry.
72. I fall. 7,000. I call. Fuck.
Brutal.
Let's go.
Small blind, he folds. Button, he calls. Yeah, I get it.
Professional.
Yeah, very professional.
This is the battle to build the biggest pot. Garrett Adelstein with the flopped flush and Macau Jackie with the double gutter straight draw. Turn is a brick. We know Garrett likes to bet big. I sense an over pot size bet is coming. That's just knowing Garrett Adelstein.
$25? Yes. Too expensive.
Oh, Jackie told him, Garrett Adelstein, that's too much. No. Like one of my favorite parts of Jurassic Park, the movie. And there's that stack of over $250,000 in Garrett's stack. Takes a deep breath. Waits for the next hand, although wishes that Matt BERKEY was not directly to his left. Mark Queezer, what's up, Mark? Pow Daddy rocking with us. We're probably going to have a game Saturday, so I'll send you the message, Pow, for the game in the live at the bike or at the bicycle. Boom. Let's see if we get this up to 4,000 people watching as Jackie raises up to 1,500 versus Big B Boris top on this King 9-5 board for Jackie. And I love Jackie's change of pace. Jackie went from very animated, talking a bunch, and look at calm, cool, stoic, hands under the table. If you guys watch some high stakes streams of the tournament players, they all play with their hands under the table. If you guys like battling, this is the lineup to watch. Josh Remedios on New Year's Eve of the World Series just started this week. We got the 4th place finisher from last year's main event, who's here to battle. The crazy thing about Josh is I was playing 5-10 with him
14.
During the pandemic. Okay, this is like this is in 2021. The biggest game running at the bicycle was a 5-10-20 as things were getting rearranged and there was partitions and masks and all this stuff, right? And this kid, Josh, who was friendly from Arizona, a fan of Live at the Bike, asking if he can play in a smaller Live at the Bike game, was playing 5-10 with me. I'm not even sure if he really even wanted to straddle. I'm sure he did. But he was sitting with 100 big blinds, $1,000, okay? And now playing 100, 200, 200, 400 after his dream comes true on his deep run of the main event. And that is why that tournament means so much to everybody. It makes dreams like Chris Moneymakers, Fossilman's, Jerry Yang's, Josh cash over $1 million. Garrett takes that one from Eric takes that one from Garrett, and Garrett, you can just feel the steam coming off him. You can feel it, you can sense it. Garrett wears his emotions on his sleeve. When his table talk dies down, usually he's trying to get uber focused. He has an aggressive Matt Berkey, an aggressive Eric Hicks, and trying to play nosebleeds.
Yeah, it's a folding bike, and it's a belt drive, but it's our first affordable bike. It's only $1,400.
Nice. How much lower of a price point is that from your next one?
Our next ones are like 3 times as expensive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
So,
That's a huge deal then, huh?
yeah.
It's like a game changer for you, I assume.
Yeah, it's like just something brand new. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are you playing any big chips?
Me?
Yeah.
$400 straddle is the name of the game. And Eric's going to take a flop.
That time I can help you. Once you already put the 1K in.
Yeah, you would have been safe either way.
Yeah. I'm going to just verbally say everything.
Better, yeah.
Queen, 10, deuce. Top 2 pair for Eric Hicks. Jackie refocusing once again. And Boris with the gutty to the nut straight with ace king.
1,000, 25 means 25. Okay?
Yeah, of
All right.
course. Yeah, of course.
Right.
Only Garrett, 5,000 in the middle and bet 25,000. Only Garrett. Garrett, remember that hand? You have pocket deuce, the flop king jack 8 and turn the 6. You bet like or overbet 2x pot. I'm thinking about I just put the 10 banker here. I just told myself, don't fold this hand.
Oh no,
Just
and
take
Boris
call,
missteps with an all-in.
Wow.
Oh, Boris tried to bluff that one.
Is this the hand where you like walk away from the table? Or like you like call, but like you're like leaving as you call.
And Eric's going to win a
$30,500
$30,500 pot on hand number 47.
I don't know all the decision is right or not.
Really,
Maybe
you wanted to
because
bet,
I was
bet
the biggest
1,200.
loser, and
you
I
got 2
think maybe
chocolates.
I'm on tilt. Oh, I just give up.
Earlier
Just
you
give up. I don't want to go too far. Okay,
you want to bet 1,200.
so you know, I
You
just
said 12, but you grabbed 2 chocolates.
So what happened
So
in this
everyone
hand?
thought you
I don't
meant,
remember.
Like,
I don't think I was talking about
12,000.
you pocket deuce,
Did I
and then you
pull it
overbet on
Yeah,
a turn.
you like grabbed 2 chocolates.
It
and said
says on a
12.
stream.
Yeah,
With 2
hustler.
chocolates, I was like 12,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. If I don't
I
say
just
1,000.
Yeah, you
You
win.
fold and I win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
on a
don't
turn you
remember.
overbet, and I just fold.
Because I know I'm going to make that mistake.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
recently.
for sure.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the big
recently.
one, right?
Now I understand.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about hand forever ago.
Okay, it's still struggle, right?
No, I raised.
Okay. Yeah.
Call.
One time we play a hand not on a stream, and I have a set of 6s, different. And you go, okay, guys, bye, before, and you walk like 20 feet away from the table. This is a story where you walk like 20 feet away from the table, and you like yell, I call. And I flip over like my good hand, my set. You go, bye, guys. And you walk out. There's no exaggeration. It was one of the most pure things I've ever seen at a poker table. That's why I was confused, because you said turn 6, and I think I turned a set or something stupid in that hand as well. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was like 10 years ago. Yeah, that was so funny.
You guys been playing that long?
Long time.
Yeah, long time. I think from 2012, 10 years. I know Garrett for 10 years. We put before we played the 10-20 in commerce. $10-20. Yeah.
It actually ran. Yeah.
Jackie with the 3-bet and top for him.
$7.
Probably gonna be more quiet than you today. I just have no energy. I got
From Coachella.
Yeah, I have nothing.
When did you get back?
Monday afternoon.
Oh, geez, so
Yeah,
And,
get older in those big
once
parties.
again,
like
boys
that.
and girls,
Huh?
It's about a 4
thank
to
you
6
for
day recovery.
tuning in
2 days.
to Bally's Presents Live at the Bike, the
Probably
world's
stupid.
longest running high stakes poker series. Our leaderboards are brought to you tonight by Monkey Knife Fight, your home for fantasy player props. Sign up
Can you
today
just keep this channel going now?
and get
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, of course.
100% instant
Hey,
match
let's go.
on your first deposit
All right, it's out there already. I was just playing with it.
Oh, okay.
when you use
I need to play big.
the promo code LATB. And there was the scoreboard.
If Garrett in the game, smaller is better for me.
And I feel like I should read that to you one more time, guys, because I was trying to get myself on the screen for you guys to see and then amp up Monkey Knife Fight and then the cumulative winnings. So let me do that a little bit of justice. I was clicking some buttons back here, but the buttons weren't working. So the leaderboard was brought to you guys by Monkey Knife Fight. And if you guys like fantasy player props, there's some basketball going on. The Warriors versus the Boston Celtics. So if you guys want to put in a bet before the series starts and today's game one, you guys can put
Flip over the bottom card.
a deposit and you guys are going to get a 100% match. See, I'm doing a little bit better this time. 100% match with the promo code LATB.
Sorry, can I see your-
Okay, so make sure you guys check it
Thank you,
out
you're good.
if you guys want the free 100% match. Promo code LATB.
4,500.
4,500. Reverse.
And
Hey, what's up, Rick? Hey.
3,400 of you in the YouTube sphere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You belong at this table, man.
And that is Rick Marr, one of our executive producers.
Come and play with us, man. You'd look good at this table.
No, not allowed. Yeah, not allowed.
Come and play, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Dude, come on. After that commercial, you gotta be on here, buddy. Yeah, you should be in it. You'd be awesome.
And a
for the
free
show.
bet by Garrett
You're
Adelstein.
good looking as a poker player as they come.
And the man who made this hand famous to 3-bet
No,
the
no,
8-6 suited was
85.
Tom DeWander.
Yeah, 85.
briefcase.
95, sorry.
Yeah.
5,000 on top.
And a 4-bet from Josh from Medio, who was playing 5-10 less than 2 years ago, is on the biggest stage live at the bike on the new set, 4-betting to 9,500 versus one of the most feared cash game players. If that's not a life level up, then I don't know what is. Well done, Josh.
Yeah. Okay.
9,500.
Evan Campolano says, smash that like button. Hey, I like that, and I'll read that.
Sorry.
Special shout out to you, Evan.
Yeah, last time you.
We are 150 likes from 1,000 in the first hour and a half, and I have to just thank you guys and the team here at Live at the Bike. So let's keep this party rolling on hand number 50. I've got some.
12.
My thing was I promised you guys timestamps. If you got over 1,000, you guys are going to crush that. So while I'm commentating, I'm taking down hands so you guys can, just in case you take a little break today throughout the stream, you can always come back. It'll be on the internet to live forever.
Let 进来。
Bet is 2K.
哎，你们要打吗？
Who's the 7th supposed to be? You guys know? 7th person?
I
JD
know.
canceled.
Oh, I got you.
Is there anybody else coming, or is
don't
it?
think so.
Man, that's a tough one.
And Garrett probably forced and a little bit handcuffed here on this high-stakes game here. He's going to have to open a little tighter with Matt BERKEY directly to his left. And we're going to see a flop of 3 here. Kings versus 5s. Matt BERKEY knows if he spikes a 5, he has a chance for a massive pot. Jack 10-7. Not the best board for Kings. And let's defer to the mad genius Eric Hicks on what he thinks is best. And his bet is 5,000.
Have you done the Premier Shuttle Pass before at EDC?
No, I like everything we do is always like GA. To us, that's like very much part of the experience.
So what's called GA?
I know the shuttle thing is a separate whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And so if I were to do, I should answer your question better. More specifically, the little I've read about Premier Shuttle, maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
Except you have to like reserve a specific time. But if I were you, I would highly recommend skipping shuttle altogether for EDC, which I've heard is like kind of bad. Basically, anything but one person driving a group in or out is going to be a nightmare situation.
Yeah, so we drove last year, and like going in was like 2 hours, going out was like
you need to leave in more intelligent times. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. So we left at I mean, leaving wasn't that bad.
Go ahead.
It was like it took maybe like an hour, maybe. Well, honestly, it was because of the walk back to the car. We left at like 2:30 or 3, so we didn't leave at like 5.
Oh, you left really early. Well, you get right out then.
Yeah, you'd think so, but it's I think it was because it was like maybe because of COVID or some shit. Like maybe there's more people than usual. Because didn't they cancel it the year before or something, right? Or no, it was just delayed, so maybe.
I don't even know. If I leave anytime before 5 a.m., you get right out.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I've heard it takes like 3 hours if you leave at like 5 or 6. Like.
It ends at 5:30. So like people get to their cars at about 6. If you're at your car by 6, it could be 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, I heard the Premier Shuttle Pass. Like, suppose you can take any one. You're supposed to reserve it,
and
but you can take any one.
This is what happens when you have Garrett Adelstein in the mix.
Yeah, that's what
I was
you have
maybe
EDC talk
have a different experience.
non-stop.
Basically, I'll
and then when you have
and it's like
Eric Hicks on, you have Tesla talk nonstop.
We leave the strip at like 5:30, maybe 6 if we like don't care about waiting in a little bit of traffic.
Yeah.
And we leave Fold generally by 4:30 a.m. We park in the brown lot and we get immediately out.
Oh, okay. It's not bad. Yeah.
But I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, the whole driving.
But that's always worked well for us.
The whole driving thing, just like I think it's just way too sketch. Like if someone gets pulled over, like fuck, like putting all the responsibility on that one person, like if they're like.
For sure.
They're like drunk or something.
For sure.
Whatever it may be.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
I'm not about that.
It's a series of very bad options.
Yeah.
Bring Matt BERKEY with your group next year.
Yep. Need that permanent DD.
Your only hope. Have you been?
No.
Do you like EDM?
I do. I'm not super into festivals though.
Oh, okay.
Surprised you haven't tried it one day.
Yeah, the problem is the people I would have went with are just the types that go way too hard.
Yeah.
Like Dan O'Brien would take forever.
Yeah, I have 2 groups. One group wants to like go up to the front and mosh pit. And I'm like, dude, I'm like 2 feet tall. Like I can't be in there. Like.
Yeah.
And then my other group like wants to just chill in the back, which I'm totally cool with.
Yeah. It's way easier to dance.
Oh, for sure.
Way easier logistics.
Oh yeah.
The back is where it's at.
Dude, for sure.
It doesn't need to be the far back.
10-10-8 and Matt BERKEY with trip 10.
You just want a little bit of space, like at least sit down, or if you want to.
Sure.
Garrett.
Yeah.
You just play stream or you also can play.
I would love if we play after. Yeah.
Maybe this week or next week I have a couple Chinese friends. They want to play some kind of private game, but not in house, in casino, in bag. If maybe 2-4 or 500, 1,000. If you because you are super idol now, they want to challenge you. If you.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Text me.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just as long as we play in casino, I'm good.
Yeah, casino.
Whoa, what a raise.
Bicycle, of course.
And Eric, who had a straight draw flush draw, now bricks out.
I only play in casino.
Yeah.
Versus that massive bet from Big BERKEY, a check raise to 10,000.
One time the home game, right?
Yeah, it didn't go good.
Money back? the money give you back.
I'm not sure the story you're talking about, but if it's the one I think it is, I did get the money back eventually, yeah.
16.
Over many months, yeah.
That is 16K.
Yeah, I heard a lot of stories. Yeah.
And Matt Berkey with a $16,000 bet. And Eric with just 7 high. This is the second time Eric has missed a big draw, but has either wanted to make a hero call or make a play. Eric tosses in the time chip to think this one through. Does the mad genius pull the trigger here? And he does not. He had the removal to the straight if you want to do it, the 7-9. And Eric was not in the mix. They're just taking time, just to take time. He was really thinking about making a play there. Quick shout outs. Hold'em Hoist in the mix. Steven Mayano, Jared S, Rocky G, Nick from Chatsville. We got Wayne in the chat, the producer of the show. What's up, Wayne? Also my good friend. Propon. Steven Rochi. Jared S, Evan Capilano. Thank you guys for all tuning in.
Mic check, mic check. Check, 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 check.
And that voice you just heard was from Matt, our executive director here. Executive producer, Matt. And Wayne's going to jump in the booth for a few minutes so you guys can enjoy them. I'm going to give them the space here. You guys can ask them some questions if you guys would like. You guys can heckle them. They used to be the former team of the Wayne and the Wee show. Sorry for messing that up, guys. It's just been a minute. But I will be back here to break down some hands and a few hands. And if you could kindly, while I'm gone, we're about 60 likes from 1,000. It'd be nice to take a break, use the restroom after this hand, as Josh has a straight draw and Matt Berkey with the unknown hand, to come back and there's 1,000 likes after you guys get to enjoy Matt and Wayne, the creative producer, and Wayne, our producer. So sit back and enjoy, and smash the like button.
8,000. 8,000.
Dealer convince you to fold.
Yeah.
And Josh with just a straight draw gets that one through.
I'm out.
Well done by Josh. Once just a 5'10 player, has a deep run in the main event. Now battling Garrett Adelstein, Matt Berkey, Eric Hicks, and Macau Jackie. That's a life level up.
Play a lot slower than you normally do.
Yeah, so I got the time clock on the first day I played, and then got vetoed the second day.
But it kind of threw off your timing, right?
I guess it throws off your timing a
when
little.
You're used to it, because almost every game you play has a clock. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really a little foreign to be accused of playing slow, but
I know. Yeah, I know. It was odd.
It's no big deal.
Sure.
Everyone's got an opinion on everything I do at all times. I try to just not care, and
In that group, you legitimately might have been the slowest, which is not calling you slow.
Yeah.
You got roasted pretty hard on the last stream too.
Check,
I got roasted pretty hard on the last stream too.
Check, check, check.
It's,
it was just like a spot where like I didn't know
Alright.
what the fuck I was doing, and it was like a really small pot, and I like felt really bad, but like I just had like I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And I was drunk, so.
Check, check, check. All right, I can hear me. Can you hear you?
No way. I'm slowest.
All right, hit mute on yours.
Tom is much slower than me.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Not even
Test,
close.
test, test. Test. I could kind of. I think I hear me.
Check, check, check.
I could definitely hear you.
Well, put your mic closer to your mouth, bro.
Yo.
There you go.
There.
For sure.
Amateur.
Fish.
Okay. So Brian, why don't you just show me so?
Test, test, test. Brian Arakaki, Wheezy and the Brian Arakaki are definitely replacing Wheezy and the Wayne. Shout out to Shinsengumi and Gardena.
That's 8K.
You got good job. Wow. That's it.
That's the. Oh, I'm sorry. The table is so small.
All right, Wayne. We're just
Look at that.
talking here.
I can actually reach
We
the.
used to test
Probably better
our
for the dealers, though.
stuff for
Yeah.
Brian. How you
It
been?
is better for the
I've been great.
I can actually. That's neat. You'll be able to
Shout the
reach me on the-
promo
Shout.
for
Oh,
live at the
yeah,
bike.
That was pretty cool. I did like that.
You liked it on
Oh,
social media?
I like, yeah.
Great. Thank you for liking it on social media. Did you retweet it
Oh,
to all of your
course.
thousands of potential followers?
You mean my 1,000 with a couple dummy accounts?
Yeah.
I got to 1,000 because some of them had dummy accounts, you know, and burner accounts.
Well, we haven't seen. Okay, so
Ooh, handsome man.
welcome to Live at the Bike. I'm Wheeze,
This is Wayne.
and here we are in a very big game at the Bicycle Casino. We have a hand here between Garrett
18.
Adelstein and Eric Hicks.
18.
Looks like a 4-bet's 18,000.
18 more than.
18 total.
Oh, 18 total? Oh, no, don't take that. Those are the
Oh,
other-
I'm
they're
sorry.
too close.
Legendary Eric Hicks, CEO of Lunacycles. Garrett Adelstein. Poker legend. He used to be LA Poker legend. Now he's just a poker
Who,
legend.
Eric?
Just a legend in general.
Just a legend. He's been on CBS Survivor.
Eric 4-bets to 18,000, holding pocket queens. Garrett contemplating a call here. Would he ever raise in a position like this?
You can, when you're turning your hand into a bluff, basically, and you don't have good blockage.
Call.
Garrett's going to elect to make the call. This pot already $37,000.
12. How much here?
Flop is 254 Rainbow. Garrett's got to be liking this flop right now, huh?
So these flops with the three of the four wheel
1,000.
cards, you're going to see continuation betting from, you know, the ace kings, ace queen, ace jack, ace 10.
And just like that, we see a bet from Eric, 13,000. It feels like it could be ace king because you're saying ace king would bet this hand.
Yeah, and when you have a wheel draw, you're likely going to bet this hand.
Garrett makes the call.
And of course, because one bets the wheel draw, then eights. Has to
10
at least be one.
10 of diamonds on the turn. Doesn't change much on this board right now for Garrett because if Eric has ace king, he hasn't connected. He's not, even though it's an overcard, it's not really a scare card.
Correct. When it's a 4-bet pot, like, you know, ace 10 shouldn't be in there. So you're looking at like pocket 10s.
Turn goes check, check, and a deuce of hearts on the river.
So basically this is a blank run out, whatever they started with. unless somebody had pocket tens, is basically what they're ending up with.
Eric's going to go for value here. The question is how much value?
Of course.
How much can he squeeze out of Garrett? You know, Garrett is legendary, not because of the hands he wins, but also because of the hands he folds.
Yes. He has made some sick laydowns in Live at the Bike.
And Eric knows that. So he knows that to get money out of Eric, or to get money out of Garrett right now, that's a tricky thing to do.
Very. Garrett's definitely made laydowns in Live at the Bike that I just could never do.
Eric really contemplating this, thinking about what his bet sizing is going to be.
15K.
So Garrett bets out after the check back from the turn, trying to get a call from like ace king high, and Eric Hicks just rips it. And Garrett's head's in the blender because he has a bluff catcher. Eric Hicks should not be ripping here with a pair lower than eights. Garrett knows that Eric Hicks unlikely has a deuce.
Well, Garrett made Eric's choice really easy here, because we thought that Garrett might actually check this on the turn, but he decided to lead out. And with a $15,000 bet and only 44 behind, Eric has gone all in. And now Garrett has put himself in a really tough spot. It's 30,000 to win 123,000. And this is a really confusing spot now.
It's a bluff catcher. Garrett just has a bluff catcher. Like, you know, the new school 4-bet bluffs include stuff like ace 5 suited, ace 4 suited. You know, you could occasionally stretch ace deuce and ace 3 suited. And that's no limit hold'em, you know, when the 3 wheel cards come out.
I like it very much.
We see Eric there in his classic mushroom hat.
And he frequently eats mushrooms at the bike brewery.
He's super charged up now after taking, after wearing the mushroom hat. He's battling the end boss, Garrett Adelstein. And if you're just joining us, you are watching Live at the Bike, the new era of the legendary, longest running live poker stream show on the planet, streaming to you from the beautiful, bodacious Bell Gardens, California.
Woo! And notice that Eric Hicks has queens and twos. Shout out to Israeli Ron.
We have a brand new studio here, brand new cameras, a great production team, great partner in Bally's Interactive, who is bringing you and presenting this show tonight. We have a lot of exciting plans coming up here in the very near future, and we're excited to bring everyone along with us on this poker journey into the cosmos, into the Ballyverse. We'll be streaming at least 3 times a week.
At least.
Jesus, Eric, how do you not put the money in on the turn? What a good hand.
Garrett's wondering, if Eric Hicks has the hand like he does.
Have to pay you off for not putting it in on the turn. It's so crazy not to.
The new studio, how much? 1 million?
Garrett's wondering if Eric Hicks is turning his ace high into a bluff. Because if he has, if Eric has a hand like he does, he may want to protect it.
I don't even know everything.
Against an ace king or ace queen.
I know.
On the turn, making the wheel draw on the high pay.
Oh yeah, I don't want to ask the reason. Just tell me how many days? 1 week? Next week?
You can hear Jackie in the background. He stepped away from the table, but he's buying in 200,000, 600,000, even bought into 800,000 in one of our recent games here on the show. You will be seeing clips from that show soon enough.
I guess it's just that or something stupid.
By stupid, Garrett means like ace deuce suited or ace three.
To play my hand the way I did. It's so frustrating.
We've seen Garrett make great laydowns. When he takes a lot of time like this, he usually comes to the right decision. And you can see him just staring down Eric Hicks, but Eric is giving nothing away. Behind those glasses and behind that mushroom hat, that man is stone cold.
I don't really know what to do.
This is why these middling pairs are so hard to play in Melvin Oldham. After the boards run out, if you don't flop a set or have a set, you basically have a bluff catcher.
I'm starting to see it. Oh, wow. Garrett folds. I thought he might call there.
You need to not hit that until after the time's expired each time as well.
Garrett now instructing the dealer.
You know what I'm referring to.
You can sense a little bit of frustration here. He's not happy with how she's hitting the... She took a couple seconds off the time clock for him on accident.
Eric Hicks.
No, button on him.
Live with the bike legend.
Eric scoops
That's what I dream about.
a $47,000 profit on that hand.
It only happens
Here on Valley Presents Live at the Bike, coming to you from the Bicycles Hotel Casino in Bell Gardens, California.
I think you're guaranteed to be in big hands with both me and Garrett.
I feel
Whether you win them or not.
Yeah,
is a
but
different
I feel
story.
so lucky to be in big hands with Garrett. Like he's such a superstar. You know what I mean? It's like someday it's going to be like playing big hands with Phil Ivey or something. Like it's going to be looked back.
How much more would you rather?
How much more? 30,000?
The time I made, did I ever tell you
how much more?
Live at the Bike will return to live streaming on April 30th.
I've never seen anybody make Garrett take 3 time chips.
We look forward to seeing you there.
$800,000 on the table.
Number.
Yeah, super small.
More coming.
But don't worry, the number always on me.
1,200.
Cool hand no matter what you had, Eric.
Thanks, man.
If you had the ace-3 of diamonds and didn't show it, I'm very sad.
What's that? I started to think he had me beat.
Eric, your cards, window.
Yeah. I get a chance he had me beat.
I kind of hear what you have.
If you just said there's a chance I had you beat, then
He had you beat.
Then you had me beat for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Check.
Check.
Gambly, Eric. So many bad cards kill your action on the river.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So many cards kill your action. Not that one.
That was a good card.
That was a good one.
Well,
Five.
It's you?
That's me.
Yeah. So for fair player, I don't know how much each. 20 each?
Yeah.
20 each, so 125?
125.
Oh, 135.
if I was deeper, there's no way I'd check the turn.
Yeah.
Right? It felt like.
Don't fold, Eric. Don't fold.
I'm the big blind.
Yeah. No, Eric, you're straddle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Right, scan the card, please. Thank you. The rate is 1,600.
$7,000.
Raise
Oh, shit.
And I'm back. And how is it that the one time I step out today that the sickest hand gets played and Garrett's brain is in the blender and quite frankly kind of splattered on these live at the bike immersive screens. Like there should have been brain splatter on all the screens because when I was watching and hearing, Garrett's brain was just in the blender. So if you guys are happy to have me back in here and you guys want me to stay seated in this booth and not leave for the rest of the night, smash the like button, and I promise you I will not leave Queen 9-6, 2 diamonds, as we level out the table audio so you guys can hear them. And I will give you guys shout outs. I'm kind of curious of how much likes we can push today. I'm just happy to have our audience back in the building.
It's 1,500.
And 2 pair for Josh, who ran up his roll at the World Series last November, and here facing Matt BERKEY. Top 2 pair. 10 on the river. Does Josh go for a bulky sizing, Remedio? And he bets 4,000. And Matt BERKEY, with basically 2 napkins, throws it in the muck. And shout out to our whole Live at the Bike team, executive producer, Matt, who is in here, Wayne, our producer, puts together these lineups, both friends of mine. You guys were in good hands. They used to run the Weez and Wayne show. You guys don't see them as much that often or hear from them because they're in the back end putting together things that you are witnessing in fruition by the naked eye. And shout out to Eric Hicks. Eric Hicks is in the building and he's watching with you guys. I haven't seen him chit chat, but he's watching from afar with his eagle eye. You guys are watching a 100, 200, 200 show today. Jack, Jack, deuce. 2 diamonds. Shout out to Min Max. As Garrett takes this one down with ace high. He says Wayne is a legend and JJ is also goated. Way too nice. What's up, Conquer? Chris Bushnell, Nick from Chatsville, Bradley Little, Chronic C, Tester Tips.
Button moves, I believe. I think I was a straddle last hand.
Oh, so I'm small, right? Yeah.
And here we go. The scoreboard for you guys. And our leaderboard tonight is brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight, your home for fantasy player props. Sign up today and get 100% instant match on your first deposit when you use the promo code LATB. Guys, we got the Warriors game today versus the Celtics for game numero uno. Here's the cumulative winnings. Jackie up 72,000 and just running over the table. Frankly has a truck that just running over this table. So if you guys would like to play some player prop bets for 100% match, use a promo code LATB from our proud sponsor, Monkey Knife Fight, bringing you guys the leaderboard. Usually I can pop myself on the screen and break that down for you, but I'm not able to today. So we got a 3-bet by Matt Big Bet Berkey. 10-8-5. Eric Hicks in the lead. And a bet of 4,000. And off to the turn we go. Brick 4. Eric's 2 9s. No good. As Berkey's 10-7. 3-bet from the straddle. Needs to dodge a 9 and now trip 10s. And if I know Big Bet Berkey, he got that nickname because he's about to produce a big bet here. Perhaps something like 20,000. Perhaps 25,000. Or a third sizing of 6,000. And he's going to get a snap call from Eric Hicks, the owner of Luna Cycles. Maybe we should nickname him to Small Bet Berkey. No, what do you guys think about that in the chat?
So that's why I asked.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Suited.
I think this is my fourth. Yeah. But maybe like once a month or so.
So how about your first time? Is it really nervous?
No. I don't really get nervous.
And once again, we still got about 3,400 of you in the YouTube chat. I'm going to timestamp all this out for you. So if you missed the first 64 hands, I've got about 7 hands timestamped for you guys that I will upload right at the end of the show. So if you could kindly and graciously smash that like button for the team here at Live at the Bike.
Berkey. Berkey's
frisky today.
Berkey.
You guys are keeping me from my baby.
We've come to play today.
So I hope you guys get some enjoyment today. My goal here is always for you to enjoy just watching poker because I love poker. But also hopefully you guys get 1% better throughout my commentary. You learn why these players are using certain bet sizes. Let's defer back to the tabletop.
They're running all the frequencies.
I just haven't gotten caught bluffing yet.
Sorry.
Oh. And it's on me?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. 16.
See?
16.
All right. Check call.
Eric, call. 16.
Raise from Matt. And have you noticed at home that Garrett has been playing a little more snug? Have you guys noticed that Garrett's playing a little more tight? The wizard of all live poker is playing just a hair snug because he's got Matt Berkey right behind him. And Matt Berkey is like that rock in your shoe, who now turns it straight. That rock in your shoe that's going to play a lot of hands, that's not going to fold his button, that's going to put pressure. And that's who this man who has solved himself to be and has created this image. He's solved himself to play a defensive and aggressive strategy. And a bet of 12,000.
Nuts.
Wow. And Eric Hicks, and just as I described Matt Berkey,
Then you checked out a turn.
What's a turn? Look.
Eric looks him up with 2 4s because of this image and this man he has created that he has solved to put together to get 12,000 from just a pair of 4s.
Oh, it was nuts.
Oh, actually, he had a straight. I'm sorry, guys.
I had third nuts.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Eric had the bottom end of the straight.
Yeah. I lost a small amount.
My bad.
4? You have 4?
Wow.
Thank you, Min Max. Min Max just put lower straight. Yes, I see that.
Oh, anywhere you want. It's fine by me. Yeah. I have this whole corner to myself, so you can't miss.
Heads up.
So we play what 400 straddle. Can we bet 300? No.
Yes, you can. The blinds are.
Yeah, but
two,
because
so
the
you can
blind
bet
is
two.
2, 1, 2. So
Yeah, you can do 2. The straddle is not part of the straddle.
I say no. It's a nit thing.
That's an entirely different argument. As far as
He
the
wants to
rules
know
go,
if he
you
can
may.
bet less than 400.
Oh, no. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Okay, Garrett is the boss.
Veto.
Yeah.
I agree, but.
No 300.
Matter of fact, you're not allowed to bet 400. Minimum 1K.
That should be the minimum blind, too.
Yeah. You can bet 1K.
2,000.
1,000.
Okay.
2,000.
Who asked?
So, Jackie.
Jackie.
Nitty Jackie. He's going to have a sweater on by the time of the day.
I forgot how much in the middle is 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah. That's overbet, right? Call. I call.
Oh, Jackie makes the call of
I misread
1,000.
my hand. Oh. Thought I had 10.
Turn it over somehow.
Yeah.
Good call by Macau Jackie. Jackie confused, and when he's confused, he just puts money in the pot and says, let's see it. And
You
his
bet your
poker
hand, you're gonna
instincts
fold.
reign true.
Should have.
Yeah. That's an easy hand to bluff when you think you have it.
No, I was just kidding.
Okay.
I knew I had some dog shit.
Joke bet.
Joke bet.
Oh no, Matt Berkey, we don't talk about the joke bet around here anymore.
Heads up.
Teddy bear.
How's everybody doing?
Good. Hey, Patty, how are you doing? All right. You look good today.
Every day.
Shout out to Brian Arakaki, the engine that runs this show. The director controls all the cameras. He's in the chat. Doesn't jump in the chat much. So give Brian a nice welcome.
Eric, do you think any chance they will change the color? Any chance?
You know, I thought about complaining, but I'll bet you it's too late. They're not gonna.
They're not gonna.
They can't change it.
Yeah, I would wager that they invested quite a bit in these bad boys.
The thing that bothers me is like the $100 chip is the most common chip in the casino, and the fact that it doesn't chip well.
Well, there's an easy fix to that, Eric. We can stop fucking using them.
That's right. I mean for us, but I mean for the casino.
Yeah, well, who cares about them?
That's right.
Check around, bro.
Ace 3-3 king. As Jackie tells the dealer, check around, bro.
We had like, last Friday we had like
Oh, thanks.
1.6 million on
Oh,
the
those are
table.
mine, huh?
And between
Great.
double M, between like double
I'll
M,
just use that
JD,
one. That's
and
cool.
Eric, they must have had.
Yeah, can I share your table,
Barkey?
Berkey?
What's up?
Can I share your table?
Yeah, go nuts.
All right, thanks, man. I won't take any of your chips.
No, you're fine. They have like 100K in black.
Sorry, hold on. That's his card.
Oh.
And double M trying to
Yeah, JD literally only has black chips. He has like 40,000 in black.
and some purple. Maybe
Yeah,
one rack.
yeah.
One rack of purple.
Yeah, he has like a rack of purple.
Yeah.
Playing 100, 200, 400.
Yeah.
We're playing 9-handed. There's no space to begin with.
Oh.
It's like,
I asked for it twice. Did you hear me? It's strong.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't care. So
Want to just give me my cards back?
it doesn't matter. So we just play one, choose this hand, or I don't care.
The straddle's auto. I mean, we've been playing 1-4 all day.
So I don't care up to you guys because
I'll straddle twice next round. Is that okay? I'll straddle this hand and this.
I think Eric is a good guy. He just forget it. We just play one,
I
choose
was
this
up.
hand.
just let him put it in next.
I know my cards.
It could just be straddle.
Yeah, I'll straddle.
And he can just put his big blind dead.
So how about this hand? You guys okay?
Is that an okay solution?
Whatever you guys want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, or I
you could just post
next
it.
round.
I think objectively it should be.
Yeah.
Like, he
Okay. So
posts
from
it
now on, the 400. So from now on, the 400 is not
The
struggle.
game obviously changed hours ago. I don't know what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
So from now on, the 400 is not struggle is blind. Okay.
It was obviously that hours ago.
Yeah, but he marked his hand already. I don't care.
Man, that's pretty.
Okay.
Your action.
Okay. Race. If I win this hand, I pay 400 back. Yeah.
It's just dead money. The straddle still got posted. 1,000.
River. Ace Jack. Oh.
Queen 5, right in the muck. Brutal.
And that was pretty cool, Jackie. He told Eric, if I win this hand, I'll give you your 400 straddle, because after the commotion, Eric felt like just putting in the 400 and getting the conversation over with, because he didn't want to keep the conversation going about a missed straddle.
I did that right, didn't I?
There was some talk I saw on Matt Perky's podcast about a hand that Garrett played, telling another player, just save your money, I got it. And the man ran out of time chips, and in my opinion, Garrett was trying to induce a call from that guy. Obviously, you see Garrett telling Eric he owes his straddle, so it's small EV, right? So I don't even know why that was a controversy. The commentator on that other place was a little bit nuts. And here we go with a 4-bet from Josh not long ago. Playing 5-10 and now putting in 10,000 with the perfect GTO ace with ace 4 suited.
Wow.
Wow. Joke bet.
You're totally, you got to go there.
Me?
Yeah, how could you fold there?
He's bluffing.
You must have had a bad hand.
So I was only dealt, one card. I looked at it twice. I thought it was aces.
You had an ace, right?
Yeah.
It's deuce.
Well, I looked at it twice. That's my problem.
It's deuce. He does look.
It's 4. He thought it's ace.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta pull a Mickey there and say, and look at him and say, "Do you have aces?" And he goes, "No." I said, "Okay, I call."
At 10. Yeah, at 10. Yeah.
Man, I was gonna win a big pot from Eric. You got in the middle.
Colluding.
We don't know what the flop would have been. I had a good hand.
That's very true. I was gonna play a big pot with
Okay.
Whether I win or not is.
Can you stay open? Can stay open? 赢一点，赢一点。Thank you. $1,200.
Am I doing it at the wrong angle or something? Because I feel like, oh, okay. That was like the 4th time that I did that, but.
You may need to keep it there for a second or two longer.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't always pick up right away.
Yeah, all right.
King, 9 deuce, 2 clubs. Garrett with middle pair from the straddle. Eric gonna rep the strongest range with ace king in it and aces, kings, 9s. Garrett with the pure continuous middle pair. Eric can turn some good stuff with a spade. Actually, Eric is offsuit. He would need an 8 or a 5. That 3 is a brick. River is an 8. 7,700 in the pot. And Garrett reaching for some value here. Small 1,500, about 20% pot sizing. I hope you guys are enjoying Bally's Presents Live at the Bike, the world's longest running high stakes poker series. If you like watching authentic action, the 3,200 of you in the YouTube chat, and you haven't just yet smashed that like button, please help us with the YouTube algorithm, and Team Live at the Bike thanks you greatly by smashing that like button. Subscribe button and turning on the notification bell helps us dearly. We got some cool things coming up the next few weeks. You don't want to miss them. Matt versus Garrett for another battle as Matt bets 800, repping this board.
35.
And Garrett's going to come with a haymaker, 3,500. Garrett could have napkins. He's repping an ace. He's telling Matt BERKEY the story. I get a lot from you guys in the chat saying that you guys enjoy the short-handed play and the battle. So, and here we go as Josh and Jackie take a quick break. Now we're battling three-handed.
Race to 12?
12.
Queen 9-4.
15.
And Eric's going to bet 1,500. Matt calls with any pair shorthanded, especially straddle versus big blind in wide range situations. Turn changes nothing. The brick deuce. Eric, who turns the gut shot. He's going to put pressure and now bet 4,000. Can win this hand with an ace or a 5 for the straight. Matt BERKEY in non-believer mode is going to make the call. River is a 6. And Matt BERKEY is going to win the 14,500 with a pair of 4s. And when Matt BERKEY shows Eric Hicks that 4, it sends a message. It sends a little tickle down Eric Hicks' spine. Not to mess with Matt BERKEY because he will not be folding. The man cannot be bluffed. Shout out to Hold'em Hoist. He says he's been watching live at the bike for years now and he loves it.
Call.
Three bet from Garrett Adelstein versus Eric, battling with the exact same holding 7, 6, 5, 2 hearts. Both players whiff. Strongest man will survive, perhaps the man who has position even.
Betting on 5, by the way.
Turn is a deuce as this flop goes check, check, and it's going to go check, check once again. River is a 10. Who fires first blood? As Garrett peeks over.
Check, 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 check.
And it goes check down.
Take it. Yeah.
Pretty hand.
These two players are going to split the 11,700 in the middle.
Yeah, it was a raise to 12. Dropped that at 5 last time. Call, 12. Three player.
What's the flop?
Oh, I didn't see it.
King 9-9. As we go 3 ways to this flop.
15.
Garrett with pretty much the nut low of 5 high hand, but betting 3 ways. Runs into BERKEY's king. Remember what we talked about, fam, before? BERKEY likes to defend his button. I know it sounds strange. Turn is a queen, but BERKEY will not be folding buttons unless he has absolute garbage. He's going to tangle with Garrett. Garrett's normal cutoff that probably gets through and people don't want to play with Garrett is the exact opposite today. Garrett is not going to be playing many hands in position unless he has the absolute button. And BERKEY's going to go with a little bit more than half pot size. And how would you feel in the chat if you had Matt BERKEY directly behind you? I'm going to ask you guys in the chat. Shout out to the 3,000 of you at home watching along with the Live at the Bike team. If you guys would like to jump in the poll, feel free. If Matt BERKEY had position on you, what would you do? Would you quit, play more hands, run for the hills, or would you YOLO? We all know what YOLO means. It means you only live once, which means we put it in stacks versus Matt BERKEY.
1,000.
Like 40, 30?
40.
Yeah.
Probably.
42.
42.
Jackie with the 3-bet to 4,200.
Raise. 10,000.
And Josh with the 2 kings. Now it's his turn to put in. Wow, and Matt BERKEY makes it 10,000. And here comes the all in from Josh as he puts in a time chip. Josh with the open, Jackie with the 3-bet, and Matt BERKEY, who sensed something with Jack 9 of diamonds, puts in the cold 4-bet to $10,000. And the moment that Josh has been living for, the moment that he's dreamed to be playing a high stakes game and to put almost 30,000 in the middle.
Roughly.
And he gets to put in this 30,000 in the middle with the second best hand in poker, 2 kings, as Matt BERKEY just stepped in it.
Raise.
Remedio trying to go back to back now with the 2 10s. Once again, there's over 3,000 of you in the mix. I absolutely love having you guys with us here as Now Eric from the straddle bumps it up with ace queen to 4,000. And Remedio, who has an extra 10,000 in his stack at the moment. Kind gesture from Matt Berkey. King 7 for Rainbow. And a snap bet by Eric. And Eric's able to do this because he's able to rep hands like ace king and aces and pocket kings, as well as has the removal to those hands.
Cool.
Snap call by Remedio. And a turn queen for Eric Hicks, the most electrifying man. See what I did there, since he's the owner of Luna Cycles? Electrifying as he turns that queen. And bets 11,000. And once there's 2 overs to Josh's 10s, he decides to wave in the towel. And Kyle Loud says, y'all in the chat, let's smash that like button for the Live at the Bike team. And thank you very much, Kyle, and that's why you get a special shout out.
It's 100. 2-2, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Jack, 6, 3, 2 clubs. Pair and a flush draw for Remedio, who's finding himself playing short-handed on this newly remodeled Live at the Bike set. Playing against Garrett Adelstein with the pair and a flush draw turn king, as we play along this hand with Josh Remedio and try to figure out how we would play this against Garrett.
Thank you.
Imagine Garrett saying, let me see your stack. Will you call from the shadow with a jack and now a flush draw? As Garrett Adelstein just stares down the barrel at you, and you wait and anticipate as Garrett now launches a $6,000 missile at your stack. And let's defer back to Josh. And Josh proceeds with the call and trip jacks for Mr. Remedio. 19,700 in the pot and checks it right over to Garrett Adelstein. And Garrett knows that Josh is most likely holding is a jack and checks it back, and we'll never know what Garrett had as Josh now scoops another big pot here.
Huh? No, that's my walkie. Oh, okay. Yeah, 1 second.
And it sounds like Jackie was watching some sort of YouTube channel and his mic's not cut.
What do you want to do?
You can do it as two bigs, and the straddle would be on the button.
That's fine. Sure. I like the straddle on the button.
Let me give you guys some shout outs while they kind of figure out the straddle. What's up?
It's Garrett.
Sharvin, Jack Boyer,
Jackie was here
Raven
last
Wood,
year.
Rich Newell, Min Max. Shout out to Alex Lee, who's working back here with me at the moment.
Any other game I usually play in this spot.
Graphics engineer. Shout out to Niff. Arthur Campos, who keeps asking what's the smallest stakes played on Live at the Bike. Probably be a 10-20 game. Bros Nguyen. What's up, Kyle Loud? Jay Patel. What's up, plebs? Min Max. OG Dog. Chris Russo. Fred Payne. Stefan Uptick Rob. Chronic C. Give you guys some more shout outs in a minute. Nick from Chatsville. $100, $200, $200, Straddle 400 is the name of the game here on Live at the Bike. King Jack 6, 2 diamonds.
15.
15. Kept card there.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Raise.
1,000.
I have money here.
9,000.
No. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it 4,500. Sorry, everyone.
Aha. Aha, you got
And
one.
where's?
You never
I
put
just
your 100 out. Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
4,500.
That's all right.
Very obvious. That's the size I'm trying to make. Nevertheless, not a mistake.
See?
I don't like this angle.
No, I don't feel so bad.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I know you're kidding. I'm annoyed with myself.
I'm hoping you guys are enjoying my laid-back approach here on these high-stake games. I try to deliver what I would want, which is you guys being able to hear the table talk.
Yeah, Eric, you're doing good. Yeah, because that's since the verbal thing, yeah.
16.
Raise 5. 5,000.
5,000. It was 16 from Matt and 5,000 from Eric.
And Eric with the 3 bets with King, Queen off, Ace, King, 10. Middle pair for Eric Hicks. Is Berkey with bottom pair. Straddle versus, or small blind versus big blind battle.
Oh.
Wow, and a check raise. A check raise from Matt Berkey. And gets Eric to fold the best hand. Matt Berkey was repping the Godo Queen Jack.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that one also, Mr. Hicks.
I think you got away with one.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was bluffing.
You were?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Leave it that easily, huh?
I just folded too easy. Yeah.
1,000.
Cool.
And wow, Josh with another big hand. Matt Berkey with 2 jacks and Josh with 2 queens, who makes it 5,800 out of the big blind. And let's defer to Big Bet Berkey on what he thinks is best here. What a hand. Berkey knows that Josh has been out of line, Remedio. And Matt Berkey's going to make it 13,000 to go, and Remedio with 2 queens in his hand. Versus Matt Berkey, a man that he knows is ultra aggressive. And here comes the all-in, I believe. They are playing with the straddle, so this is effectively a little bit more than 100 big blinds.
All in.
And an all-in from
2 times?
Josh, Remedio, and we're going to run it 2 times for an $88,400 pot, which I believe is the biggest pot of the day.
Like the only pair he jams is better is queens.
First board goes to Josh, and the queen's hold on the first board is Matt Berkey not showing any emotion yet. King 5-5 on the second board, needs a jack desperately, and Josh Remedios is going to get the double up here.
I don't have this stack.
Oh, they're going to chop the... Wait, they're going to chop one of the boards. They're going to chop the second board with kings and fives. So Matt Berkey's going to get quartered. That's pretty gross. So Josh wins the top board. Matt Berkey and him split the second board. So Josh gets a quarter.
28-1.
Gets a quarter of Matt Berkey's stack. Yeah, 3/4.
28-1, yeah.
56-2 would be
28-1.
Yeah, 28-1.
And that's pretty brutal. The second board for the biggest hand of the night.
What was the pot?
It's sitting right in front of you. It's all the black and the 1K.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure. I mean, I don't know. Just
Yeah.
was pushed over the whole stack.
And here are the chip counts. Oh man, and if you're Josh, that might be the biggest pot you've ever played in your entire life. And once again, our leaderboard tonight is brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight, your home for fantasy player props. Sign up today and get a 100 match. So you put in 200, you get that matched on your first deposit when you use a promo code LATB. There was the cumulative winnings, the scoreboard brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight. So
I wasn't even like,
if you guys want to put some bets in today before the Warriors and Celtics game and whatever else, there's your website to go to, Monkey Knife Fight.
But the queen's against the jack.
Yeah, but yeah,
five's full of kings.
King's on the
Oh,
board.
3-5, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see. Can I buy?
Yeah.
So 400 here and 400 dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, can I just straddle 800 or?
No.
Testing. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Prepare some.
Check.
And let me clarify, because you guys don't think I know what's going on. What I meant by a quarter, he gets a quarter of his stack. I meant, because I'm used to playing double board bomb pots and stuff like that, right? Matt Berkey gets to keep a quarter of the pot, a quarter of his stack. That's the way we say a quarter. So I can see how that's confusing, that I didn't elaborate on my thinking process. But when I'm playing in bigger games here in the Legends room here at the Bicycle, we just say, oh, he gets a quarter. So let's say the pot was 10,000. Matt Berkey would get 25% of that pot. He gets quartered. So win one and split one. Just so you guys can know where my logic is.
Check.
We got 1.2K likes. Let's bump that up to 1.3K likes. as we try to get these graphics up and to figure out some hold cards on this board here.
No, 25.
I could look on the back end and see how many likes were exactly behind 1.3. Our most liked video since relaunch was when Mariano and Masato played a few weeks back. That got 1.5K likes. So let's try to put a few more likes than that. You guys have the power in your hands to do it. Right now we're actually on the back end 13 likes from 1.3K. So whoever wants to put us above that, let's go above and beyond the 1.3 mark with a few of your guys' likes. And actually we're about 40 subs from 147,000. And on this river, it looks like Garrett put in a bet of 3,500. And Eric makes it 8,000. Let's see what these hands are. I have no clue.
I fold best hand.
You pulled the best hand?
Yes, I do 3.
And Eric had 9-8 for a pair of 9s on the river, try to rip a straight. And we're not sure what Garrett has.
Oh.
We just see Garrett raking in all the money per usual.
Please, so bad. Do 3 diamond. Yeah.
Boom. Right over 1.3K.
Yeah, if 2,500 snap call, but you risk, maybe you have 5 or.
You got to worry about him too.
I don't worry about him.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, but just I think maybe you might slow play flash something.
Am I blind?
Yeah. So stupid. So bad. Next time, Garrett.
Thanks.
And a raise from Garrett.
Check.
King, Queen, 9 as we regained whole card access. Whole cards. Imagine watching the stream 15, 20 years ago with no whole cards like they used to do back in the day on ESPN. And a bet by Garrett as Garrett does the thing that Drake does best and he goes back to back.
Garrett, by the way, you have queens, ace king, flop king queen deuce, and flop you check behind. So that's slow play or pot control. It's high.
Yeah.
Just
it wasn't pot control.
Yeah, yeah. So you just think I have some bullshit that you can.
Yeah.
You play good, so I have to try to play good against someone who play good.
No, if I play good, I should.
Don't fold.
1, 2.
Did I do it wrong?
You're small, yeah.
Okay, all right.
My fault.
Raise.
I should follow the river. I save 50,000. You play good. I can't beat any hand because you pre-flop you 4 bet. Aces, kings, queens.
Oh, hey, I'm so out of it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's a clear call.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a walk. Yeah, I didn't see a raise.
Hey, good. Ooh. Hey, stop. So you work here,
Spared you from having
for
to see a
24
flop
hours?
with 3 high.
Yeah. Yeah,
Every
that's
time.
one of those.
Anytime.
Big
All the time I
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah, just happen to be here.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
So 400.
Missed deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my kings.
Just don't look. Don't look next time.
thought it was my lucky day to get a walk from
Yeah, no shot.
Berkey and Garrett.
Bare minimum I would have win.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
12.
1200 to the raise. The drop is over here to the right.
Good.
So, thank you. The drop is here. Are you in the wrong place? Okay, it's here.
Good. How are you? Good to see you.
Next time, just give me signal, I drop for you. Okay, but 1K, right here.
And Josh facing off first. One of the staples here in LA on, quite frankly, on Live at the Bike, Garrett Adelstein. Garrett takes down that one.
Got a rooting interest in the NBA?
What's that?
Teams you're cheering for the rest of the way? NBA?
No. I mean, I don't follow basketball that closely, and it's when you don't follow that close, like you're just a LeBron fan by nature.
Yeah.
How's Golden State doing?
They look nuts the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look crazy good. Somehow, like, all their pieces are just, like, fitting together
coming together,
immediately.
right?
Yeah, Jordan Poole's been out of this world. I'll bet 12. That's your team, if you have to pick one?
Oh, yeah. I'm a Bay Area guy. I imagine you're, I think, like a Suns fan, right?
Yeah, I was for forever. You know, they were bad for so long that
now they're so,
I'm like kind of a bandwagon Suns
Yeah.
fan now. You know, I wish I could say I stayed true to them throughout like the last 10 years before last year, or a couple years, but yeah.
Garrett Adelstein definitely did not stay true to the Suns. I've seen him in Laker shirts and Clipper shirts on this stream with my very eyes. He definitely has been bandwagon the Suns
For sure, yeah.
on their recent
I mean,
success,
still,
although
like,
they
solid
got
wins
bounced.
against the field, but yeah, of any one team.
Raise 1K. Re-raise 3K. Eric, raise 3K. Call. Face up.
And Eric with 2 queens and battles Berkey once again. Ace, King, 8. Berkey pulls ahead.
Bet is 4K.
Bet of 4,000. Eric bets with his range, although Berkey with the best of it. Berkey now with not only middle pair, but the second nut flush draw. As this goes check, check, 15,700 in the pot. Eric needs a queen. River is a 9 of diamonds. Let's defer to Berkey if he thinks check or bet is best, and he defers to check.
Nice.
And Eric Hicks, the gentleman, says nice hand and lets it go. Or doesn't let it go, throws his hand in the muck.
Josh, how much you
Very little.
Feels like everyone's losing.
I'm in for
Yeah,
70.
And if you just tuned in,
Jackie's probably
the good news for you is that
These guys is the
although
quiet
you
one.
missed 90 hands so far today, I have time-stamped a bunch of hands so you can, after watching the remaining of this stream,
One of you guys
you
is
can go
quietly
back
winning.
and
Which
click
one?
on the big hands.
Definitely not me.
They will be
I'm
time-stamped.
shocked. Bro,
I granted the early viewers that if they got over 1,000 likes, which they crushed, I should have put the bar at like 2,000 likes.
I'm up 100.
So if you haven't smashed the like button, hit the like button. Helps us with the YouTube algorithms.
I think.
And you guys can feel free
60?
and watch
Yeah,
this
there's
later.
Quietly winning Jackie. He always does that.
Yeah. He makes good hands. It's
Oh,
hard to
don't
do.
be jealous. You guys rich enough. I have kids.
Okay, Jack.
The fuck?
Well,
Raise is 1200.
I can't wait till I have a kid so I can start saying that shit. Bulletproof.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh.
1200.
I adopt adult. It's way more expensive.
Raise 7K.
Not not a lie either.
No, I know it's not a lie. I know you'd never say that unless it was true.
I wish I could write them off on my taxes.
Yeah.
Wait, the dog?
No,
Adults.
Oh.
Fanboys. Entourage.
What if you can write off like a emotional support animal?
6K.
Like, oh, like you can't work without the dog. Like you need the dog there.
Maybe. It was just
you can write off like health insurance, so you might.
Okay. Pretty small.
Kind of being in the same like realm of write-offs.
Yeah. Pretty small number. I'd rather claim dependence.
Taxes always trips me out where you fill in the lines and it's kind of like, it's just like the honor system, you know what I mean?
You are way too rich to be doing your own taxes.
Yeah, wait, what?
No, I don't. But
Who
I'm
does their
saying
own
it's like,
taxes?
but I'm saying.
Oh, in theory, right.
Yeah.
Oh. You're saying like your books and.
No, it's if you think about it, it's totally the honor system. In China, it's not like that. You know exactly how much you make and how much you should pay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But,
Let's get change for you, honey.
what's that?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? The black? Oh, yeah, sure. It's.
Yeah.
Can I? Yeah.
2000.
2000? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
So much. All right, you are Annie.
You said you could go home, come back.
Tonight.
E-folding?
Are you playing here Friday?
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, my famous hand.
I'd have
Big one,
much.
big one.
No,
I had the dirty diaper.
And Jackie says his famous hand because he played the biggest pot in Live at the Bike history with 2 9s versus Andy's Queen 10 once upon a time in
how much you brought in,
2019.
deductions, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Specifically for me, like, oh, maybe.
Yeah,
It's like the honor system.
yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, like all my
It's not really.
exactly. I mean, like most of the things have like
which is
receipts,
fine.
but like you know, for
It's
other
weird,
things
man.
like, oh, I definitely
There are
went
days
to this
where
state
I feel
for
2-4 is like,
you know for whatever, for business,
so
not
big
pleasure.
because I'm on a downswing or
Right.
I have too much of myself or whatever.
Sure, sure.
And then there are other times where it's just like,
Codependent?
can we triple this?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Thank you. Whose card? 3K. We raised?
I gotta say, I never understood it, but in the last few years, I'm making so much money now that it all comes out in the wash. Now I'm just giving the government millions.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And so it's good that
Actual
they
millions?
taxed the hell out of me when I was.
Do you want to adopt me, Eric?
Yeah, seriously, what the?
Yeah, you know, in a way, it's really painful.
I'll find a way to get you a
Oh
tax
yeah,
return.
such a hard life. Just paying the government millions.
No, it sucks. It really sucks, but
Just adopt me.
it took a while for it to set in.
Hey, but you're still in the position to pay the government millions.
Just adopt me as a dependent. We'll get you
Yeah.
into the negative real fast.
Yeah.
Cut that number down.
But you know, just where I go, man, they must love me because I'm paying more in the last few years than I paid my entire life.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what do you do?
I build electric bikes.
Oh, okay, that's what you were talking about earlier. Okay.
What a good time to get into that market.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it for?
7 years or so.
Yeah.
Said 7 years?
Very good time.
Oh, okay.
What did you do before that?
I ran a chess business that taught chess in the schools.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Academic chess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a friend who, she did that when she was in her early 20s and sold the school.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm the one who started it. I got like the largest chess program in the country.
When did you start that?
Oh, man, back in the 90s.
Yeah, she started. I guess
Jack
it was
5-4, top pair for Garrett as I let you guys learn a little bit more about Eric Hicks.
Actually, I don't even know if she ever told me, to be honest, because it was so long ago.
Yeah.
How'd you randomly get into electric business or electric bike business?
You know, I lived in San Francisco, and it's a really great way to get around the city, and nobody built anything good back then.
Wait, are you talking about like Lime bikes and like you know that type of realm?
Kind of, but I do really high-end fast stuff, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like the kind of bike that I always wish there was. And
Let me get a prototype for this summer, man. I'm gonna need to get from Harris parking lot to Bally's.
Oh, dude, this summer's gonna be a shit show, man.
I'm gonna like park at the link every day, I think, and just I'm either gonna get a one wheel or like a bird scooter or something like
For
that.
sure.
Just drive it over.
Yeah. And it's gonna be so hot, man. It's gonna be a shit show over there.
I just think parking is gonna be a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I just got a room at Bally's. That's the way to do it.
Oh, you were able to book it?
I booked it for a month. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, I don't even know when I'm going to be there, so I just booked it for a month.
Just might as well.
No, but you can book it now.
Top
you know?
set.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm in a weird spot because
Garrett Adelstein.
Oh, you live there.
As Matt
Yeah, but,
Berkey
it's like
turns bottom
park on the
2-pair, and
street,
we're
but
going to
at the
have
same
some
time it's
fireworks.
So I might as well just like longboard.
Hand number
Electric bike would be a really
96.
good option
How
for you.
big will
Yeah,
this
yeah.
pot get?
Yeah, like you said, like get something like that, like a buy one.
Yeah.
And a raise to
Buy one of those kick scooters.
5,000.
Yeah.
You know, and
Check
nothing
raise
feels
alert.
worse when you get there.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's exactly how I got into it. I lived in San Francisco in the city, and it was like they're like small electric vehicles are neighborhood expanders. You can because parking.
River is a brick. Matt Berkey gets no love from the deck
Yeah, so if you know the city is only 5
to
miles.
hit a full house,
And if you got an electric bike, you can go anywhere in the city.
which
eat
would
at
have
any
been
restaurant,
very
go to any
bad
bar.
for him.
Don't have to worry about drunk driving.
Garrett would have filled up.
Exactly.
So
Let's see if we can see if Garrett's pulse racing as Garrett bets 10,000.
Yeah.
And Matt Berkey with the snap con. Garrett threw his cards at him.
nobody ever believes.
What a great check back, you dumb dumb.
Wow, fuck. What's turn? Oh, fuck.
What a great
$31,900 pot shipped to Garrett Adelstein.
Yeah, my favorite bar used to be at the base of the Golden Gate Bridge on the other side of the bridge, you know?
Oh, okay.
And I'd ride over my electric bike over the bridge.
You definitely don't want to drive it. Yeah.
I mean, you never drive it.
Exactly.
But driving a bike was a dream. And
Yeah.
it was like my favorite bar.
Yeah.
And you know, at the time they had the Golden Gate Bridge is a big suicide spot. And they're averaging
yeah.
like a suicide every other day.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Don't fold.
And I'd have drinks with the guys who would go and fish the bodies out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the bar I hung out at
You just like
was like it was like kind of a military bar.
He's
like
already
a
got the
Coast Guard bar.
400 out there.
The Coast Guard guys who fished out the
I'm
bodies.
gonna make it 1,600. Eric, they still need to see your cards.
How do you know? You got a mic
She's
too?
saying it
Oh.
6 times. It's like the 7th time she said it.
I'm in the middle of a story.
Garrett, come on. Don't you know it's story time with Eric Hicks? Mind your
throw
manners.
chips at him.
I think you can interrupt this conversation so we can keep the game. It seems like a fair thing to do.
King 4 as Matt and Garrett run this back. Matt Berkey with 2-pair. Garrett with a healthy $1,500 bet.
Raise 4K.
And a raise from Matt Berkey.
Raise. 15.
Wow, and Garrett says, I don't need position to face you, Matt Berkey. And a 3-bet to 13,000. Garrett is telling the story that he has a king, and now Matt Berkey has now put himself in a guessing game. And Matt Berkey has now placed himself in a $30,600 pot of a guessing game. And let's see how he dances on this 9 of diamonds on this turn card. We know Garrett likes to bet big, and so does Matt Berkey. $25,000 from Garrett Adelstein. And if you're Matt Berkey, your 2 7s just shrank up. Garrett is polarizing himself to a king. And if you're Matt, you're not only worried about the 25,000, you're worried about the future bet on the River Street, 5th Street. And Matt Berkey gives it up. Shout out to the 2,800 of you at home, 2,800 of you at home watching on the YouTube channel. We are 7 likes away from 1,400 likes as Garrett scratches his head and thinks that he's figured out Matt Berkey's solve for why thinking. Those of you who want to push us to above 1,400 likes, simply smash the like button. At least half of you have not hit the like button today to support the channel and to help us grow it. Garrett raising it up disrespectfully on the button with 7 deuce. Maybe for the chat at home, maybe for the lulz, to prove that he can play any 2 cards.
Yes. Hey, who's there? Sarah. Your boss, Houston, is the same name to the city? The same? The exact same, right?
Same name.
Oh.
And just like you guys boosted us up, thank you
if I
very
have
much.
right,
Right
can I,
over
name him
1,400, no problem.
No, he made it
6,000.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4.
Texas names work better though. I would go with Austin.
And a raise from Eric to 6,000 with the mystery hand, and this one's gonna work. This one is gonna take a flop. 14,800 in the pot. 10, 5, 4 monotone clubs. And the Mad Genius with 2 unknown cards. With a bet of 4,000. And Matt Berkey with the call. Berkey praying for a queen, a jack, or a club. That's the brick he does not want. Perhaps he can start bluffing if Eric checks, though. If Matt thinks that he has more 10s in his arsenal and range than the Mad Genius does.
7.
Okay. 7,000 is the bet.
Oh, so cool. Bike, doesn't mean bike.
Oh, I was literally just wondering.
Yes, because
Matt Berkey
because
facing a
back.
$7,000 bet and in a conundrum here.
You like a motorcycle?
And now this pot
I do.
has ballooned up to shy under 37,000.
Yeah,
Matt needs a
full
club,
clear.
and that's a pure brick card.
Sometime from,
Does not change the board whatsoever.
No.
Yeah, that's
4 hours, right?
No, yeah.
Or like 3 hours.
No traffic for
Eric with small bet, small bet. And there's the haymaker.
Really checked. I was gonna shove.
Really?
Yeah.
I should have bet.
I only called to shove.
Good thing I'm not, yeah.
Matt, I just want to make sure. Do you have a big chip behind? Or
Nope.
I've just been told by our graphics engineer that we are 5 subs away from 194,000 subs on our channel. Thank you to Alex Lee. So those of you who want to see our little symbol go from 193K to 194K, brought to you by Alex Lee, our graphics engineer. Simply, the 4 of you that get us over, or the 5 of you that get us over, thank you kindly as we continue grow this channel, and it prospers with the likes of Garrett Adelstein, Matt BERKEY, Eric HICKS, Josh from Medio. Can he go back-to-back in a deep run in the World Series main event?
No.
We shall see. And Macau Jackie, who has
come on, Josh.
a bunch of names.
I want to, man.
Yeah, I like this car.
I like it too.
He's known as Macau Jackie around. I've heard people call him Wacky Jackie. He should be frankly called Live at the Bike Jackie, since he has the biggest pot played and won in Live at the Bike history. So how his name is not Live at the Bike Jackie, I'm not sure.
I thought I misclicked again. I was sure of it. When she said call, I was like 95% I misclicked.
Yeah.
And that one, there was no way I was going to be able to fix, obviously.
But isn't there something about the chips, huh? It's kind of. Yeah. 12.
How long to have these? 1 week. You always drive here?
No.
Depends.
So we have a 3-bet
If I were gonna stay
by
for,
Josh.
like a week or whatever, I would drive.
For a car, yeah.
9,
Even if it, like,
4
the
deuce,
whole
2
time
clubs.
isn't that much different to me. It feels so much.
Josh with range.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you have range advantage,
I mean, with jet sweep,
you're
you
able
can
to
shoot
bet.
10 minutes before departure.
That's exactly what Josh does.
You fly into Burbank, though, right? I live like just south of LA.
LAX, they fly LAX now every day except Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, I need to look into that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that, yeah.
So like today I did fly Southwest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you'll be shocked at the.
And thank you to the new subs. Boom, right over 194,000. As you guys help grow this poker channel that you guys love. Gonna bump this one up to 6,000. Jack deuce deuce. Garrett with a big 3-bet. And the reason why he applies such a big 3-bet sizing is he knows that Jackie's sticky. And he knows that these two men are battling with over $250,000 in each of their stack. And Garrett's going to put a bet in to 4,000 with top 2 pair, jacks and deuces, versus a man named as Jackie. And Jackie with a float, and the reason why Jackie can float this is because he has power behind him. He has 243,000 of power behind him to go along with some backdoor draws of diamonds, some backdoor straight draws, but he does turn a 9. When Jackie peels a hand like that, that's a disrespectful peel versus a poker superstar in Garrett Adelstein. Saying, I'm going to float you and take away a pot with queen high, but turns a 9. Maybe Jackie doesn't feel the need to bluff now. Now that he picks up a 9 and Jackie makes the call. River is a king. 51,600 in the pot. Garrett with the toppest of 2 pairs. Yes. They run through this sandstorm somewhere in the galaxy. Garrett trying to put together the pieces to put the perfect bet out.
25K.
And Garrett barely finesses those chips in the pot and bets $25,000. And Jackie, the man from Macau, throws in a time chip to think this over for 1 minute longer. Jackie knows that his 9 is most likely no good. Garrett just bet $25,000 into a $51,000 pot. Could Garrett have something like 6-5 of diamonds or 6-7 diamonds, perhaps at the bottom of his range, going for the triple barrel? How often does Jackie ever turn his hand into a bluff? He does have the removal to Queen 10 float. He could have slow played quads. He could have pocket 9s. And Jackie, who's massaging his head, wondering what's the right play versus Garrett Adelstein. Let's defer to Jackie. Jackie in big thought. That is what the brain in the blender looks like. And you better believe, even though the camera's not on Garrett Adelstein, Garrett is focused on Jackie. He is studying Jackie. We are studying Jackie at home. But Garrett is doing this. And Jack, no way. No way. Jackie is cutting out raising chips. And he says he raises.
The bet is 110K.
This table is so quiet you can hear a pin drop as Jackie just made it 110,000 on top. He just says, Garrett Adelstein, you want to play big pots? Here's the big pot to be played.
Lots of tough decisions today. Toughest one of all so far. It's not the right number.
That's got to be a minute.
And Garrett says he needs a minute. I believe there's a mic somewhat malfunction with Garrett's mic. I will let you guys hear his table talk. And if you guys cannot hear, press a 1 in the chat so I can tell you what he's saying.
It's 30 seconds now.
And Garrett in a spot here. Jackie giving away nothing. Perhaps even gave away some false towels by thinking, scratching his head. Something a strong player would do to reverse towel that you guys have seen in all old school poker books, poker footage. Jackie just did some reverse towels. And now we're back to mathematics of poker. Garrett has to risk 85,000 to win 186,000. So therefore he has to be good, at least something along the lines of 1 in 3 times. Can Garrett be good here? Something like,
got a 9 in your hand, Jackie? Oh, damn. What a disappointing fucking hand.
wow, Garrett is tilted. A little bit of profanity, looking for live reads. Garrett has to be good here something like 30% of the time. If Garrett thinks he's good here 30% of the time, he's going to make this call. He has removal to pocket kings and pocket jacks, the best 2 full houses. He's trying to figure out what would Jackie be bluffing with. Garrett's on his last time chip. Garrett has 1 minute to think about this. I want to know what you guys think in the poll. Will Garrett call or fold? Let's see what you guys think at home. Put your votes in the poll right now. Will Garrett make the hero call of his life, or will he fold this one? Put your vote in the poll. Garrett has like 20 seconds left. I will stop the poll right at the end. And Garrett makes the fold. Jackie gets one through. Does Jackie show it?
That'll be the time to do it.
You will see. I can text you after the game.
You don't even need to. You do whatever you like.
No, but if you could show a bluff, that would be the time to do it.
I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, do anything you want.
If you can I can text you. Yeah.
I know. You don't even need to.
You're too nice, Jackie.
Yeah. You know.
You don't know me nothing, man. It's a poker.
Yeah.
And just in case.
Maybe real hand, maybe bluff. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And this for sure is a YouTube clip, so I'm going to give some shout-outs of those of you that are in the chat real quick. Henry, WSK, Chuck, DVS23, Alex Lee, who's our graphics engineer who's rocking with me back here, Henry 700, Min Max, Scott, Treviner, Iron, and here are the cumulative winnings on this board. And just in case I give you guys some shout-outs, that you are in a YouTube clip highlight, because that was the hand of the night so far, and that is definitely going to be a YouTube clip. Here are the chip counts. Next are the cumulative winnings and the VPIPs. Make sure, if you guys like our channel, please smash the like button. We're currently over 1,500 likes. We're killing it today because of you guys at home, so continue to help us grow the channel. Jackie just absolutely crushing the table. And our leaderboard tonight is brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight, your home for fantasy player props. Sign up today, get 100% back so you guys can YOLO on the Celtics or the Golden State Warriors and get 100% match back on your first deposit when you use the promo code, important promo code, LATB. LATB for the promo code. Stands for Live at the Bike.
I hope you had 3 9s, Jackie. That's what I hope you had.
Turn. Yeah.
I hope you had 10-8 of diamonds, Jackie.
10-8.
Yeah.
I have 1 diamond in my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, just one.
Nice hand. You had the nuts. We get it.
And I 95% I have 9 diamond.
Sure.
I'm not sure, but red 9. Just one card right now.
I need a pocket 9s.
I don't have flash draw. Yeah. Ace Jack.
Maybe Jack 9.
No Jack. Yeah, if I have Jack, I give all your money back. No Jack. Okay, you will see.
And he just told Garrett Adelstein that you will see. Will Garrett see that he made a good fold or a bad fold? And we know the answer, but they're on a delay. So Garrett has to wait until he watches this now.
3,000. Heads up.
And we're going to go heads up to this river between Eric and Matt BERKEY. Matt with the check mark with the straight. Eric with just middle pair. Eric does have the nut flush blocker, that ace of spades. And Eric's going to make the call.
Straight.
And BERKEY's
Oh
going to
my
get
God,
paid.
I missed the straight.
Well, the river saved you about 15,000.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch you reach for chips and go through the mental gymnastics of, am I getting raised or is it picking up the wrong chips?
That's right. That's right. Mm. Yeah. Mm. That's right.
Thousand.
3,000.
Raise 3,000.
And I want to thank you all in the chat for our highest viewed show since we remodeled. So thank you very much as Jackie creates action after that big bluff. And now a 4-bet with ace, king of diamonds.
Play a nice, civil pot.
Thank you guys from Team Live at the Bike. Now that we're getting how amazing our new set looks, the new production of the cameras, the lighting, the immersive wall, the players here that play at Live at the Bike. So you guys are getting a little taste of what we went dark for a little bit. Here's the new revamp of Live at the Bike. What's up, Pooh Daddy? Pooh Daddy in the mix.
Raise.
1,000.
Some of the chat regs.
Heads up.
Ace, king, 4. Remedio with range advantage.
I'm adding 50.
Raise.
And one more poll for you guys. And you guys, I ended the poll right after, and I didn't get to see how many of you guys got that one right. I guess I can go back and see. Let me know what you guys think of Jackie's bluff. Okay, I only gave you guys 2 options, and it was Jackie's bluff was one of the best you've ever seen, or meh, it was okay. It was a okay bluff. I want to know what you guys think. Pocket ace from Matt BERKEY, which is my favorite hand. Cannot spike an 8 like I can. I mean, nobody can really spike an 8 like I can in these type of situations. And we got a raise from Jackie with the flush draw, 5 high, like a boss. Eric with the sense of frustration they didn't spike an 8, and Remedio's got the I'm not giving up face. It's important you guys gearing up for the World Series of Poker understand the not giving up face. Do you see the focus look like Remedio was about to like 3-bet or raise? That's the focus face. You got to be careful when you see that at the World Series of Poker, or perhaps even the bicycle. Turn is a 7 of diamonds. Jackie can do no wrong today. He's walking on water, one may say, with this $300,000 stack, turning the flush.
Ooh. I have a lot of them.
And let's see what Josh from Medio has.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what does he have? I want to see. I want to peek.
If break on the river,
Yeah.
boom.
Oh, I think Josh had 2 pair or a set. Perhaps even a slow played straight.
Come on, Mikhail. Give me a break on the river.
Unlucky, Jackie. So unlucky. Fuck. If only you could hold up in a good spot.
Poor guy. Poor
God
Jackie.
damn.
Once again, those of you who I haven't heard from that are watching, make sure you
We have to eat TV dinner
jump in the
tonight.
chat, say
Not
what's
even.
up. I'll give you a shout out.
We're
I love
drinking
chatting
water.
with you guys and reading the chat, so feel free to
Imagine a
be
black card
a
coming
part
in.
of the fam and jump in
Whatever
the
would you
chat.
do?
What's up, D. Winston, Mitch Moi, Scott,
Sorry.
Vin Dang, heavily meditated, Deuce Deuce 3. That's pretty bricky dry board, in my opinion.
2000.
Garrett with the unknown hand.
Garrett, your strap.
Oh, Jackie. 1 is 11 pots for the hour.
1000. There's 1,000 from Matt. Eric called, heads up.
Jack 8-6, top pair for Matt Berkey. 3,800 in the pot, and Berkey's going to go for a sizable bet. 2,000 it is.
You click the button.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I see what you mean about the chips. They're slipping.
Yeah, they are.
Your straddle map.
Sure.
If you guys love authentic high stakes action, you're in the right place. We are playing 100, 200, $200 big blind ante, $400 straddle. Coming to you live from the beautiful Park West Bicycle Hotel and Casino. 10-8-7. Berkey with top from the straddle.
2000.
That's 2,000. Not sure what Remedio has. Turn is a 4. 8,000 in the pot. And Berkey with a big pot-sized bet, just about putting the hammer down, 75,000, just in case Remedio did have a draw.
Eric, your strap.
Garrett has really quieted down. Either it's short-handed and he decides to go into focus mode, which perhaps that is the case, or he knows that Jackie got away with one after he folded that top 2 pair to Jackie. Jack 10-10. Eric again with the mystery hand. Gutty on a paired board for Matt Berkey, although he does face a tiny bet of 1,000. About a quarter pot size bet. Let's defer to Matt Berkey. We know he's sticky and does not like to give up much. And he chooses check raise line versus Eric Hicks. Chris Taki says, hello, great show today. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the kind message.
15.
Raise.
Raise 5,000.
3 bet alert.
Relentless.
And I'm still here with you guys. I'm not sure if that was the last hand of the night. I don't believe so. Quick malfunction that I will check and fix.
They might have done a shorter version.
And maybe that was the last hand of our night. I will stick around for the next few minutes. I will give shout outs. And if that's all she wrote, then I will shut down the stream. Jared S., Scott Traviner, D's Knee, X Back Rights, Hold'em Hoist, Conquer, Blantiani, 609, DVSN 23. Shout out to you guys. Let's see if we can. I'm not sure if this was the last hand of the night. Yep, and that's going to wrap it up. I guess we had a few more hands and a little bit of malfunctioning. But it was an honor to be with you guys. Thank you for being a part of our biggest stream since relaunch. Very happy that we peaked at something like 3.3K viewers. Once again, I'm going to put this on our YouTube channel right now, so hang tight, stand by. There's going to be some timestamps for you guys to enjoy. Peace and love, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. We've got a big game for you. I'll see you there.